It works.
Let me get the jukebox open. I played Cowboy Bebop for 2 hours straight.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah, at some point I had to
That's
ask him
brilliant.
to switch it up because
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. I tried.
Jeez,
I just threw in like some fucking Jet Set Radio.
pancake.
I bought a new
sorry
computer
about
chair
that.
from Sam's and barely assembled it in time.
Of course.
Literally
So
like
what are your
5 minutes
what
to
are your
spare.
guys' opinions vis-a-vis the fanciness of my sword?
Is it ancient?
It's probably pretty ancient.
I'd say fancy, but clearly has seen better days. You know what I mean?
I'd probably say like functional but ornate.
Yeah, it's like the thing looks like it's been gathering. Like it's definitely old looking, but I wouldn't say it's like defunct.
Right.
Like the sort of sword that would be built for actual combat first before looking good, but would then, you know, spruced up to look good.
I'm just looking at a few and trying to decide what kind of general aesthetic it would have.
Maybe top tier craftsmanship for the time that it was made, but now current standards, maybe a little dated.
Ooh, you know what?
This one's kind of cool.
So, all right. Greetings! Oh wait, hang on. Are we going?
Fucking hell.
We're going.
Okay. Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Eberron Explorers. Fight on, Eberron. Last time we left off, unfortunately, our main man, Reverie, also known as the Onion Knight, was not here. So, who would like to give the recap?
All 8 hours worth.
Yeah, all 8 hours worth.
Okay. I can try, but there was also the issues of me occasionally getting DC'd, so if I miss something, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Anybody think they can do it in it better? Or at least condense it?
Well, I had the same problem. Sim, I was up for like a half an hour at one point. It was.
Well, there was a solid 20 minutes in there where I was only half paying attention because I was trying to fix what I broke. But
That's fair. I guess we give you the floor, Duran.
All right, here we go. So from what I remember, because 8-hour long session, I was tired. We started out in a with all of us either already in a bar or going into said bar. In I believe Lower Sharn. Duran and Ayala were walking in after just arriving to Sharn, while the rest of the people were in various areas around the bar. After sitting down, Ayala, or some of the, no, it was, the thing that happened next was Arlok recognized Ayala as somebody who had a bounty, and then some members of Daask in the area, whether they were bounty hunters or not, I don't know, saw Ayala, and after it was clear she wasn't coming quietly, grouped up and started getting ready for a fight, to which the party collectively said, "No, fuck you." And we managed to get rid of them without any huge amounts of trouble, so now I managed to pretty much put all of them out, or most of them out, with a single sleep spell. We then met up with our contact. I'm trying to remember what rank. Sergeant Vilroy, who explained to us that she needed some information out of a warforged named Cole in the lower city. I'm still getting used to Sharn. God, I'm sorry.
No problem.
After finding Cole in a Warforged only bar that had way too many complications getting in, we managed to convince her that we meant no harm, and then subsequently that was completely thrown away as some fuck threw a firebolt at her. And we had to chase her down until we caught her, at which point she was just knocked out by a group of enemies that were out to kill her. So we had to finish those guys off. Most of them got away, but we took out the leaders. And afterwards, we managed to make sure that Cole knew she was safe, bring her back to the tavern, and I believe that was the point where she talked about the missing Orion son as the piece of information. So we left her there and went over to the father of the man who'd lost the son. He ended up telling us what had happened after we realized we were there to help. We were able to track down the son in the lower city and ended up rescuing him as well as some Warforged that were in bad shape from some shady business by Daask. Went back up, got got some thanks from the father and everything before being pointed towards where the culprit likely was, being told of their apartment. At which point Sergeant Vilroy somehow mysteriously knew where we were and what we were doing and had a coach ready to go. So we hopped on because they were not suspicious at all, apparently. And about like halfway through the journey or so, we got attacked by gnolls riding on like lightning discs. Found out that Sergeant Vilroy was in fact Jas, a changeling we had met earlier that apparently just felt like being an asshole. Jumped off the side. We had to scramble to get somebody to pilot the thing, but we eventually did that and took care of the gnolls. We crashed into, we crashed the Sky Coach, but all of us survived with Jas's help, as he now is a double agent, apparently. I don't mean that as a bad thing, I'm just like legitimately trying to remember everything. We then went to the apartment of Gara to stop them from burning evidence of his wrongdoing. Gara was the person heading the Daask members in the area. Managed to get there, pretty cleanly sweep through it, stopped the data or most of the documents being destroyed, and then managed to chase Gara onto the lightning rail, where he presented his case, and the rest of us decided that we weren't going, or all of us decided that we weren't going to be agreeing anytime soon, so it broke out into a fight. Michio knocked Gara out, at which point, when we were all discussing how we were going to turn them into the guards, Lupin ended up killing Gara. Go to the front of the train, see the feel bad stuff and the session ended, I think.
Feel bad stuff.
I mean, really, why else would there be a fucking picture book and everything?
No blink dog puppy.
Yeah, like,
Because, like, they were just doing a job for their country.
no, I get it. It's
Yeah,
just,
Man, you create an in-depth NPC, an in-depth villain with, like, relatable motivations, and apparently you're making feel bad stuff.
no.
No, I get it.
This is, fuck you. I'm not arguing this.
I know.
Shut up, Zan. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give him shit for it.
You, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna argue. It's me summarizing an 8-hour session. I'm not gonna say word for word what the thing was.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. We cut over the city of Sharn, panning down to the lower city where the slums are filled with trash, garbage, and detritus. The camera pans over as we come to rest upon our door where red light is bathing over a large room. The door creaks open slowly as a pale man steps out, blinking into the sunlight. He stifles a yawn as he makes his way out into the street as he looks at the sun and checks the time of day. It looks like you have a few minutes to catch up to reach the train station and do what you need to do. You already have your plan set out in your mind as you make your way towards the train station and hopefully to regrouping with an old friend. Anyway, cutting off from that, Duran, Ayala, Sonata, and Rai. The four of you wake up as you feel the station begin to chug into the platform. What did you guys spend your downtime doing again? Just give me a quick refresher.
I didn't do much important. I kind of just hung around, talked to people, watched the train. Nothing important.
I tried to get to know everybody, and then spend a few, maybe hours, I don't know, trying to commune with the sword. But I don't know if I actually accomplished anything in that time.
Roll me a d20.
Nat 20, you get a +5 to level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You get a flash of something in the darkness as you come to after waking up after a long night's rest. I'd like you to remind me about this, like what you rolled next time you go to bed.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
I had spent some time with Grimhandle, just trying to remember what I could about Gara back before all of this happened, and eventually gave it over to Arlok, since she seemed like at least out of the people with us, seemed like both the person that could make the most use out of it, as well as one of the more trustworthy people in terms of being safe to hand this to her. And after that, he just started practicing some basic runes on his own armor, as well as some goggles he had on him, and out of character he did the +1 to armor and made a infused version of goggles of night vision.
All right.
I guess I try to find if there's any like like food products and train and try and cook it. And I tried to investigate the strange coin I found in the Daask hideout.
All right. I'm sorry. Can you repeat the last action you did?
Investigating the strange coin I found in the Daask hideout, the one that's like returned to X. Okay.
All right. Roll me a cook's utensils check as you craft something up for the rest of your party.
What attribute would that be?
Wisdom.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
okay.
Oh, I'm so
I thought-
sorry. I was waiting for the beep because I was working on something.
Came up with 19.
And I
Everything just
didn't
went
hear the beep.
dead silent.
Yeah, I was just turning on my thing so I could cycle my internet because it never goes quiet for that long.
All right. You craft something quite fantastic. What is your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is 1.
All right. Everyone gets 1 temporary hit point, feeling inspired by your fantastic cooking.
Neat.
Nice.
I just like to think where it's just like I may be stabbed right now, but boy was that a good soup.
All right. And with that, the train comes pulling into the station as all of you just, as it comes to a rest, you hear quite the commotion going on outside. It sounds like a lot of people muttering and a few people shouting and arguing. What would you like to do?
I guess we'll go check it out.
Any ideas what that might be, or
We'll find out just standing here.
Yeah.
it's fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, you all come to arrive back on the platform, and as you step out, you see groups of people all gathered around and muttering to each other. As soon as the door slides open, a few of them begin to push towards you as they start shouting. Hello, are you the mercenaries who took over this train?
Don't know.
No, we're not mercenaries.
We're not mercenaries, but I think that's probably we're probably the group you're thinking of.
Oh, so you're the one hired by the city guard, correct?
City guard? What?
Never heard of them.
Do they look like paparazzi?
They look like news reporters.
Yeah.
Okay,
What can you tell us of the culprit?
upon that realization, I'm going to step into the back and try to avoid being seen.
A few more of them push forward as Ayala steps back. Who's going to step? Is anybody going to step forward?
I'll step forward. The culprit was a Daask lieutenant who bent on causing terrorism to the city of Sharn.
Of course. Can you please step closer and speak into the mic? Or into the shard?
Oh, sorry. My mic. Listen around. He was planning on smuggling weapons. Oh,
A little closer, please.
Darn it. Okay, I'm gonna fix my mic.
No, it's not that. It's like, you're like standing at the edge of the train station, and there's a solid 10 feet between you.
Oh, great. All right, there.
All right. As soon as you step forward, you see 2 people step out from the right and left. This is for Gara! As you see them pull out daggers, shining with what looks to be poison tips. And normally, this would be a surprise round, and they would be shanking you up right now. However, there's somebody else here. Would that's the person who was preparing for the surprise? Would they like to take their surprise round? Oh, Right.
Hey,
All right. One
The
moment,
challenge
please.
approaches.
Sleep's been getting a lot of use in this
It
already.
is so OP at low levels. It is amazing.
It's so good.
But the screen is black.
You should be able to see now. It's all the way in the bottom.
You're also on top of a guy. And another guy.
Yeah, but that one.
He jumped down from the rafters and cast it.
Oh, I see it now.
No, you actually see one of their fellow bandits apparently cast the spell. As two of them. Actually, that's 20. You rolled a 28, right?
Yeah. Out of 5d8, I think it is.
So they all have lower health than Sonata, so Sonata should be fine.
Isn't sleep one of those spells you can choose?
Yeah.
No, it starts with the lowest level person in the area.
Right, but isn't it like people of your choice?
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure.
Nah, it's one of those spells you gotta be careful. I'm not sure. I'll check it later.
Yeah, it's not.
Um,
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose, within range, are affected.
All three of them
Think it
immediately pass out as they hit the train floor with a wet smack. And you see the reporter who was talking to you as well also falls unconscious.
Well then.
All right.
Is that all of...
UB?
Oh, I've been following you guys for a while. My name's Reverie. Has Arlock mentioned me?
I forget, did she ever mention him?
I don't think she did, no.
She mentioned a friend in passing.
Okay, yeah. It was 8 hours.
Yeah.
Good.
We met on the road to Sharn.
She mentioned she had a friend, but wasn't very specific.
Well, I'm the friend. And
good to know.
We're both bounty hunters. And I stepped out for a drink last night and had to catch up. And while waiting on the platform to catch the next train, I spoke to this reporter here, and they said they were waiting on you. And while I was waiting with them, I noticed there seemed to be some nefarious plot with some of these reporters.
Mm-hmm.
Were the reporters in on it, or were they just kind of an easy opportunity to get us close?
No, these are Daask agents, disguised as reporters. This one in the middle here, I'm not sure. I think he may actually be a real reporter, but I can't exactly control who sleeps. I'm not that good yet.
That's fair enough.
Wait, it's a 20-foot radius, right? So wouldn't a couple of these guys also be affected?
It depends.
I guess it depends on how many hit points would be left.
Right.
Depends on how they angle it. I thought they would have angled it towards you because you are a lot tougher than these guys.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, I was back here, so I sent it this way, south.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this person's also unconscious. Yeah, they're unconscious.
With the fight subverted, can I take a look at this guy right here and tell if he was a legitimate reporter?
Sure. Roll me either insight or investigation if you're gonna rifle through his pockets.
I'm not sure I would even want to do that. If he's innocent, I don't want to be looting him or going through his things.
Then insight.
Okay.
I'm gonna help him. So
Zen,
13.
why is that advantage?
Oh, right. Sorry. Every time you create a new character sheet, it automatically starts out with automatic advantage. I have no clue why they make that the default, but for some reason they do. Here, toggle, whisper, auto roll.
There we go. So that would have been a 2.
it's not actually
AL,
it's not actually showing advantage or disadvantage. It's just rolling twice, and then you select whichever one is applicable, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
But AL was giving you help, so I'd say a 13. He seems all right. Granted, he's kind of you actually know of him. He is the lead. What do you call him? I've totally forgot the name of the job description. He is the head reporter over at the Sharn Inquisitive.
Okay. I'd like to rouse him back to consciousness. Just kind of gently shake him.
Slap.
Where am I? Oh, yes, questions.
Wake up, Lieutenant.
Oh, did you do this?
I apologize, but the men who surround you intended us harm, and you got caught in the sleep crossfire.
I see. But you did this completely non-lethally.
Yeah, I mean you no harm.
Man, you guys were much better than the other guys who were like stopping another train robbery.
Others?
Yeah, a few hours ago, I interviewed a couple of bad eggs who supposedly were burning down a train station.
That wasn't us, was it?
No.
That wasn't. No, there was no fire involved with us. We
Oh,
were
we didn't
actually
get-
pretty good.
We also weren't interviewed, so I guess that would.
And
I'm having trouble figuring out whether this is a reference to the other campaign or an actual plot point.
Sharn's a big city.
Yeah, it is a big city.
And without taking up any roleplay time, I just want to do the same thing to I don't think this woman was involved at all.
She snaps back awake as she thanks you for waking her up, as she has no clue what's been happening. I swear, like, I bought my coffee this morning. I don't know what happened.
It's quite all right. The train's here. If you meant to board it.
Yes. I'll take the next one. I'm feeling a bit jet lagged.
What does that mean?
Air lag.
Anyway.
Anyway, we should be going to Vilroy and get the job done, and I need to get paid.
I don't believe that will be necessary.
Mm.
As you see, a very strange-looking person, or should I say child, descending the steps down to the platform.
Really?
Why would that be the case?
Because I'm here. On behalf of Sergeant Vilroy, I've come to deliver your payment.
Where are your parents?
Where are yours?
I know where they are.
Nice.
Forgive my companions. Who are you exactly?
Points vaguely in the direction of Dargoon.
Pardon my rudeness. My name is Samael. I am a Magister of the Watch. My job is basically to handle magical disruptions. And I must say, I am incredibly grateful to you for recovering all of the artifacts that were taken from Lower Sharn. God knows what those monsters would have done with them had they gotten their hands on them.
Yeah.
Really, what they want to do with them is truly none of my business.
Of course. We will be sure to recover all of the artifacts and be sure they are given to the proper people. Perhaps they belong in a museum. After all,
museum.
they are
Sorry.
pieces of our city's history.
Right. Money? Money.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm a bit of a historical nerd. Allow me to provide your payment. And I do believe I should owe your other friend some, considering he did step in to save your life. As he holds out what looks to be a large sack of coins. I hope you don't mind us paying in platinum. It's just more convenient that way.
That
Mm,
that is quite all right.
perfectly
Just
fine.
out of curiosity, for the sake of like this making sense, does he look like an elf or something?
He does. He looks like a very young elf, which makes it
Okay.
even stranger because you don't
Oh.
remember seeing a lot of elf children running around. The pouch does contain 40 platinum. That's 5 for every person involved, including Reverie.
All right.
That's a lot.
40 platinum.
It's 40 platinum total.
Oh, okay.
I
So
think I
that's
did that right
400
because
gold.
it was an extra 50 gold for completing the mission each person, and there were 8 of you because Reverie jumped in the last second. Yeah, I did that right.
Man.
50 gold then.
Oh, 5 platinum.
5 platinum.
I thank him and ask if there's any jobs that pop up to let us know.
I almost certainly will. As you are now a friend of the Watch, we will always be sure to keep an eye and be able to. We would be grateful to ask for your assistance again.
No problem.
Yeah, you guys realize he's about to say keep an eye on you, but he was trying to. It seems like he was trying to be more polite.
Choosing his words carefully.
Does
I
he
wanna
leave
try
after
and-
this?
What did Reverie say?
Does he leave after that?
Yes, he turns around and begins to walk away. Although you do notice Sonata. He does seem to like kind of focus on you as he walks away.
I'm gonna try and like get a read on him a bit more.
Sure. Go ahead. Roll me insight. That is one weird kid.
He needs guidance.
Well, there's a
Is-
reason it wasn't a successful lawyer career.
I suppose I'll ponder it as well. Slightly better.
There is something definitely weird about that kid. You can't quite put your finger on it, but it almost doesn't seem human.
Well, he's an elf, but
He almost
He's got an
looks elven.
almost like an unearthly
one
aura
weird
about
kid.
him. Yeah. Wrath, Ayla, and just like Huron are just sitting next to each other, like nodding to each other. Yeah, that's a weird kid.
Yep. I was
That
hoping I
boy
would get a
ain't
low
right.
roll on that, so I didn't just interrupt with a high roll.
I take
Yeah,
a
that boy ain't right, I tell you what.
Pretty much.
I could try and get a read on him. I mean, he's a cool
You have
kid.
advantage because you're a kid.
Oh yeah. I also have proficiency.
Oh, nice.
I too had proficiency and only rolled a 13, so.
I take 2 long pulls from my jug of wine.
Oops, sorry, I rolled twice. I didn't know I was already on advantage.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's
fine.
17?
Oh wow.
At first you're like, wow, that's one cool kid, but you think back and you realize it's almost because he seems very mature for his age.
Huh. I guess with elves, they can be weird like that. I mean, he could be like 100 elves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Would I have something to say about that? Al, by
Uh,
Oh, is Ayla an elf?
She's
no.
half elf.
Half elf.
As
Okay.
you see him reach the top of the steps, he turns around. Oh, by the way, Miss Law, was it?
Well, yes.
A big, burly, bull-looking man was looking for you earlier. I recommend you stop by your house.
Oh, yes, I will do that.
Kinky.
Fine. Hey,
God damn it.
not like that. I'm gonna start heading to my house then. Oh wait, your guys are still here, right? Do you guys have a place to stay?
I mean,
Right,
me
just
and Aola
coughs.
just got here, so
Nowhere but the lightning rail, really.
I kind of just tell you.
Yeah, I know, right? If you
Yeah,
want,
you do.
you can come to my house and stay there for the moment. It may be a bit crowded, but I trust you guys more than my parents, so I think it should be okay. Yeah.
fair enough.
Sleep over.
Sort of turns over to Reverie, and it's just, well, I mean, assuming that everyone's alright with it, I think if we stay as a group, Arlok's probably gonna find us eventually too, so if you want to stick with us.
Yeah.
That would be ideal. As soon as the kid is off and out of sight, I use disguise self to turn back to my normal form. I was just a commoner from the lower city that I bumped into.
Yeah. You guys see a very strange effect take over as you see in the place of the surprised bandit turnaround now stands a very pale tiefling with blood red eyes. It's a rather disturbing look, and a rather unique one as well, because I don't think any of you have seen a white tiefling before.
Actually, isn't Sonata a white tiefling?
More,
She's more on the pink side.
yeah.
Ah, that's fair.
The only thing that stays, the only thing that stays is the scar on the commoner's face is the same scar on Reverie's face. That carried over.
I think this is the first time Sonata has seen another tiefling. He's just kind of confused. Alright, I thought I was the
Fucking
only
alright.
one.
There are dozens of us.
Dozens.
Maybe I'm not cursed after all.
Oh no, we're cursed.
Maybe I'm not so cursed after all. Oh no, I didn't say that. I just said there were a lot of us.
Oh man.
Fucking hell, man.
By the way, all of you start with 1 hero point as you continue.
Alright.
Yeah. We
Since,
should at least have 2 hero points right
Yeah.
now, right? Because the
we get
level
one when
and
we
then
level up.
this. And I've got 3 because we got one in like the middle of the session last time.
Did we?
It was there was a point where we all got one. I think it was after the Knoll fight or something.
Oh, I think I missed that part.
It was on the bridge when I got eaten.
Right. That.
Uh,
We all got a hero point. I haven't spent mine, so I have 3. If anybody didn't spend that one, then they have 3 as well.
wait, did I spend one? I don't know. If I did, it would have been the session one. So. That should be
Either way, unless you had lesser, if you had lesser more, it all comes back at level 1.
right.
And you all begin to make your way from the platform and to Sonata's home. That is, if all of you are willing to follow.
Yeah, I take a pull from
Of
my
course.
wineskin and follow.
Where else to be right now?
You all
Yeah.
return to Lower Dura, where your adventure had begun.
On the way, I'm gonna introduce myself to Reverie and hand him one of the wooden badges Tell him
Yeah.
that it'll help me, help him, help himself.
What is this for? What does this do?
Let's
You
just
notice
say
it
it
reads.
works the magic. It's my spellcasting focus.
Interesting.
Yeah, as an arcane caster, you are unfamiliar with these religious types.
Faith.
I have faith in that everything is going to be all right.
Yeah.
Wait, that gives you godly powers?
Does this make it to where you can cast things on me?
Yeah, it's a part of a somatic thing for him as well.
Okay.
Well, yeah, just like the whole thing is that my class is based off of like a lot of spells that do like bonds and connections and stuff like that. So if everyone wears the badges, they have a play in that. That's just how I flavor it.
Yeah. It's essentially a friendship bracelet.
Yes, in fact, but he's way too cool to call it that.
Yeah, he's way too cool to call it that.
Using the power of
As a good-
friendship, I'm going to punch your fucking face in.
I put it in a pocket inside my armor, like an inside breast pocket.
Nice.
But yeah, I follow.
All right. You come to I know. You come to an old-looking wooden building. It's very rickety and ancient. It looks like it was here since probably the time the city first started building itself. You see
Do we-
like moss and other things like creeping along the side as the door creaks on its hinges.
Lovely place.
You don't have to lie.
Looks like a shithole to me.
Indeed, it is.
Home sweet home.
People actually live in things like this?
People live in a whole lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
You're kidding.
I am not.
Ugh.
This is your place?
Yep.
It's very homey.
Yeah. As the door creaks open and Sonata steps in, Sonata, you hear the quick patter of feet as you realize what's about to happen. As from the darkness, you see two tiny figures tackle Sonata to the ground. Sona! Sona!
Just on instinct, my hand goes to the sword hilt.
You look down and you see two 5-year-olds, one a girl and one a boy.
Do not draw it, thankfully. But
Hello, my little ones. What are you doing?
You see Zenny beaming up at you, and you see a very tired Jill trying to force a smile.
oh, children, of course.
Yep. This is well, Gil is Gil, like the Final Fantasy currency.
Oh, Gil. Thank you. Okay, Gil and Zenny. Wait a second.
Wait, hey, hold on.
Alright.
Gil and
Whoa,
Zenny,
whoa,
come
whoa,
on.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, that's
Oh
illegal.
my god.
Was that on purpose?
Yes.
Okay, you get a hero point for that one.
You got another sibling named Wulongs?
No.
Ah, fuck, what was Zenny from again? I'm trying to
It's
remember.
Zenny is
Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball.
Okay, yeah. I recognized it, I just forgot
I-
which.
I
think
didn't buy
another
currency.
series used it as well, but yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, of course. Parents who are obsessed with money would name the twins after money. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the back room, you see a boy around the same age also walking in. Hey, you're back! Is Rye with you?
Indeed, he is, and I show off Rye as best as I can.
Yeah. Big bro
Sure.
Rye!
Hey!
He raises his hand for a high five.
Oh, I give him the best high five.
Yeah.
Secret handshake.
Sonata, poking their head out of a side doorway, you see, of course, another familiar face, that being Marcus, who is looking at you out of the side of his face as he's like, oh, hey, Sona, I'll be fine, I'm over here, as he ducks back into the doorway.
I go right into it.
As you turn into the corner, you see the other side of his face, and you see a very nasty gash across the side of his face.
Fighting again, I see.
No, I fell down some stairs in our first-story house. Yes, okay.
I stare at him, look at the healer kit ready, and just start trying to mend his wounds a bit.
Ow, stop it!
It's gonna get infected if we don't treat it now.
You would have done it too if you heard what he said to Gil.
Not really. Couldn't be that bad. You needed to fight or something.
I don't know what he called him, but it sounded mean.
Are you just looking for excuses to fight?
No. I know our situation.
Yes, you're the more aware one, and I'm aware. Yes. Listen, just don't try to get into more fights at the moment. We have guests over.
Gotcha. Yes, Sona.
Yes.
And as you all are standing in the doorway, you see a shadow cast over you. As a massive figure stands in the doorway. You see horns like a devil and a red glare in its eye.
Well, there goes my sword again. Oh.
Who are you? What are you doing here? You don't live here. State your business.
We came with Sonata?
Sona's friends. My apologies. As the shadow changes and you see a Minotaur in a business suit. As he adjusts his glasses. My apologies. Neaton Stronghorn at your service.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure.
The pleasure's all mine. He extends a hand for a handshake. Does anybody take it?
I take it.
I'll take it.
All right, make me an athletics check. Both of you.
Should we make a dexterity check to see who reaches it first?
No.
We're both reaching for a
I'll say
handshake.
Ayala first, and then Ayala. He crushes your hand as your fingers begin to lock up and they hurt. Ow. As he pulls away, you have to shake your hand a little bit just to get the blood flowing again. What about you?
Holy shit.
Right!
No, it was I was rolling it with Duran. I just
No.
forgot to switch I forgot to switch the as.
You've got a firm handshake, son. I like you.
Thanks.
Oh wait, that wasn't me. Yeah. Oops.
So what's your relationship to Sona, huh?
We ended up doing a job together pretty recently. Just some work for the watch, and afterwards she asked if we had anywhere to stay. So since we just
job
arrived,
together, you say? Interesting. You see him just kind of grab your arm as he lifts it up and tries to look you over.
Okay.
Sona, you can hear this going on in the back because this man is incredibly loud, and you know who he is.
I'm gonna just rush up to the door frame.
So are you guys friends?
Duran being picked up by a rat like a rat doll.
I don't know much about friends, but they most certainly are acquaintances right now.
Oh, acquaintances, of course. You know, Sona, you don't... I'll keep my mouth shut.
Do your best. Anyway, I believe it is a gracious day today. You want to know why, Neaton?
And why is that?
Debt repayment today.
Oh, wonderful.
And I will hand him a pouch full of 150 gold and the 5 platinum I got.
This should pay for the next few months.
Life is great. Things
That
are really
is.
good.
So it seems you already have work. But Sona, I didn't just come here as a pleasure visit, or to even collect.
Why did you come here then?
Well, another one of my clients is in a spot of trouble.
What kind of trouble we're talking here?
Legal trouble. And Sona, I honestly don't know any lawyers who'd be willing to take the case. Now, I know you were denied your thing, but I think you would be the perfect person to take the job.
Wait, you want me, an unlicensed lawyer, to represent one of your clients?
Yes.
All right, what's the damage? What did he do?
He may or may not be responsible for arson, burning down a train station, injuring a few civilians, and destroying property that belongs to a dragon-marked house.
I've got it. Arson. Sorry.
I'll be honest, it's not looking good for him.
It sounds like he's already dead on arrival. I can see why you want me to represent him. No sane thinking lawyer from any firm would represent him at all.
Yep. So what do you say? You gonna give it a shot?
Yeah, I can do it. I can try.
Excellent.
That'll be useful, actually.
If you get him off scot-free, I'll give you an advance on this next 6 months of your mortgage.
Huh. Motivation. That's a first.
Nice. And think about it, you get to show all those stuck-up lawyer goons who thought they could outdo you.
Alright then, so is he already, arraigned at the station or whatever?
Yes. He has his friends with him. I also recommend you talk to them. They're considered eyewitnesses.
Alright then. Try to get as much information as I can then.
Alright, thank you. Oh, and Sona, one more thing. Do be careful. I heard he's involved with a bad crowd right now, so...
Oh. Great.
He may not also be in the best state of mind. He was acting crazy when I found him at his house.
Okay, maybe I can work with that, actually.
Excellent. And do you guys make your way to the station? By the way, Sona, before you leave, you do notice that your parents are nowhere to be seen.
Huh. Must be gambling again. Marcus, take care of the siblings.
I always will.
Yes.
You can count on me.
And I'll give him like 5 gold for like anything for later emergencies.
You notice all the kids are just kind of staring at it. It's like, okay, look, we have to be careful with this.
Yeah. Please do.
We will. I promise.
Alright. I don't know when I'll be back, but hopefully it'll be by tonight. I don't know how long this is going to take, but stay safe, okay? And if mom and dad come back, I guess let them in.
You sure about that?
Actually, no, don't let them in.
Love you, Sona.
Yep, I love you too.
I ask if I can use the bathroom before we leave.
Oh, go ahead. It's not great, but it's something.
Okay. And I I come back licking my lips and a little bit more friendly than before.
I get the implications, but you just sounded so weird.
Good.
I'm gonna be keeping my eye on you.
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's go to the police station, please.
Alright, you guys make your way to the police station.
All right. What the fuck?
Licking his lips after a piss, yes.
Fuck. No.
As you come to arrive, you arrive at, of course, the guards lead you towards a backroom cell. Sitting next to the cell outside, you see a shifter in a set of robes holding a wooden stick, and a green tiefling carrying one of the strangest types of wands you guys have ever seen. With the exception of Duran, I want Duran to make me a history check about the tiefling's weaponry.
Okay.
Duran, you notice that this tiefling is carrying ancient Dashore weaponry.
Huh.
And of course, slumped up against the side wall, you see what looks to be a very ragged man, like who looks like he hasn't shaved in years, slumped up against a wall with what looks to be a small dog licking his face. And Kane, Emerald, and of course, Comet. Would you like to? You see
Yeah, I knew
a
it.
cacophony of people sit in.
Well then, you're the one that you told me about.
Indeed, I am. I just take a look at all of them. You're not a terrorist group, right?
Oh,
Heavens, no.
No.
definitely not. Why would we?
I mean, we did hear about arson.
Some between me and you
Arson! Okay.
was an accident. We were trying to take down a group of Daask. One of my arrows missed, and this was set alight. We as many people as we could get there.
Mhm.
So you fired an arrow into an ever bright lantern.
Yes.
Mhm.
Did you have time to put it out?
No, we
did
had
not.
to rush.
We had to rush everybody out, and also we had to catch up with the train.
It grew too quickly.
And we also had there was also a hostage in the same room as the fire, so we had to get out as fast as we could.
There was Vilroy.
Yeah, Sergeant Villeroy was tied up in a room with the Knoll destroying paperwork. We just had to get us out as fast as we could, try to rescue as many people, and hop on the train that we were trying to catch.
To the rest of you, this sounds eerily familiar.
No
There
way,
was,
shape, or form is it with malice.
Yeah,
And-
just between
That's
you
the
and
type of
me.
person I am.
Just between the
Why-
two of us, on the train, there was actually a leader of the Daask group named Gara.
Yeah, he
That's
was,
why we had to rush. We had to rush as
Okay,
fast as we could
now
to get on
you
that.
guys are super suspicious of something.
Are you high?
No.
I mean, your friend there might be. Kane points to every. But us, no.
Do an insight on this, cause like, this is
It's mad
too
sus,
eerie.
yo.
Who are you
They
inciting
seem
on?
to be all be telling the truth.
Meh.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Excuse me, sir. How high are you? No, officers.
Wait,
Hi. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Onion, I just noticed your stream is still called Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Oh shit. Let me change that.
Yeah, we're in quite the pickle.
Yeah, we're kind of boned.
It's Gara. Was he in half ogre?
Yeah, he.
Yeah,
fought with
how
them
did you
during
know?
War.
Yeah.
Did they have blink dogs on their side?
Yeah, that's where I got
Yes.
this little buddy. Named him.
Yeah, we got a
Rye.
new
Be a
companion,
friend.
and we'll like finger guns to Gara.
I turned to Mouse Dog. Or Canes, yeah.
Rye will look around for mirrors and or a circus.
Yeah, this one's little one.
Durant's
is-
just
Sweating.
turns
Wait,
around for a second.
Rye,
just
you're looking
mouths,
around
"What the
for
fuck?"
what?
No, I was just making a reference to the Goblin Circus where we found alternate versions of ourselves.
Of course.
He's
Sweating.
looking for mirrors and circus folk.
Ouch.
I'm just gonna quickly. Durant's gonna step back and pull out like a sort of like stone slab, and just sort of like tap a rune on it and wait 10 minutes. And I'm gonna cast detect magic because this is way too ritually.
So you're going to cast detect magic. You sense magic coming from the dog that belongs to the Raggedy Man. And the magic type is divination. It seems to be coming from somewhere towards the base of his tail.
I'm gonna try and get a little bit of a closer look at his tail real quick.
Kane just backs up a bit and begins to rub something in his pocket and pet the dog with his other hand a bit faster.
Yeah. As you look closer at the base of the dog's tail, you see something that almost kind of looks like a lump that blends in with the rest of the fur. And then you kind of realize something. There is something embedded in the dog.
Oh dear.
It's Tap.
Here, boy, over here.
Wait, no.
Just trying to get the.
Hey, what are you
roll
trying to do
me
with the dog?
Animal handling.
Go
He's
with me.
just trying to hold him back because
Go with me for a second.
Kidnap our dog.
should I try athletics to actually keep him in my
Yes,
grasp?
now we have 2 blink puppies. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
You can
killing
if
him.
you
We're
want.
stealing yours.
I'm not stealing yours. I just
Unfortunately, you are feeling too weak to be able to pull him back as he rushes forward towards Durin.
I would like to ritual cast Identify on that lump on the base of his tail.
Of course.
Doesn't that take like 10
After
minutes?
10 minutes? Yeah, but after just you see him kind of waving his hands, you guys can recognize an Identify spell. It's one of the most basic spells anybody could know.
For
What are you
Duran, he
doing?
just takes that. He just taps another rune on the tablet, and some writing appears telling him what it is.
It is a divination stone. It is a stone that allows a certain spellcaster who crafted it to listen in and also watch people within a certain number of feet of the stone, or the
Yeah,
creature it could be embedded in.
Does
No,
Duran have a Sheikah slate?
I just assume that I just have a stone slate that I have
Wait, hang on.
for some mundane tasks.
An iPad using powerful runes that were created by an ancient race.
Fuck me, I didn't even think of that.
Okay.
We did it again!
Oh boy!
Wonder what this group's gonna turn out to be.
Yeah, I mean, for detect magic, I just assumed it was a case of the middle rune sort of beeps as you sort of flashes as you go and get closer to the source of the magic, or point it towards the magic, and then a different rune pops up that represents whatever school of magic it is once the thing is identified.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So does
That's
Emerald
sort of
notice
how I
this?
visualized.
You do.
Okay, Emerald's
Someone's
gonna.
listening. Someone's listening in.
How?
I'm
You
gonna
see
look
if I
and
might
see if
have a
there's any.
complete face.
I'm looking to see if there's any openings in the skin that I'd be able to pull it out from, or if I'll have to if somebody would have to make an incision to get it out.
It would need to be an incision. Although the incision could be easily patched up with healing magic.
By the way,
Hey.
seem to notice that he hasn't actually looked anybody in the eye yet, and haven't really taken interest.
Emma's gonna come out. Is gonna
Right.
kneel over to the dog. He's gonna look at it. Hey, did something to the dog. What's up?
Just give me 1 second and trust me on this, because yeah. And Duran's gonna take his dagger and very gently make the incision to get the divination stone out, and then he'll spend a spell slot for cure wounds.
The instant that
Wait.
you pull like a dagger out, he seems to like take something out, but it doesn't seem to be actually there from instinct. Shit.
Right,
I don't
make
know what
me a
you're
medicine
doing, but I
check.
promise I don't mean any harm.
What you doing though?
Nope. Fuck me.
You meet the bare minimum. You need to.
Oh fuck. Okay. I didn't just kill a dog. Okay.
Just a
You wouldn't
puppy.
have killed. I mean, it's tail.
The dog
You would've
takes
made
3
some people
damage,
very-
but you swiftly patch up all the wounds it could have taken. As you pull out a
So-
black stone with a purple eyeball on it. As you see it begin to look around in a panic.
Fuck is that?
Now, who might be looking through this?
Emma's gonna stand up and he's gonna peer over, trying to look at what the stone is.
Look, I still don't know about how true the crime you 3 committed was, but someone seems quite interested in either you guys or us, and yeah.
Can I?
Probably us.
Can I look at the stone?
Are you going to destroy it, or are they just gonna keep listening?
Well, I don't know if there's a way to track it, so I don't know whether we should destroy it yet.
You would need someone who could cast something close to a divination spell. You could probably consult a mage, right? But that would take time. And also, you do know that your client's trial is today.
Got a little bit of magic in me. If you could give me a bone and arrow, I think I could check that.
What are
I
you
mean,
gonna
if you
do with the
think you
stone?
can if you think you can figure out where it's from, then feel free. Otherwise, I think we should destroy it for now.
Well, I mean, if they're looking in, we could always track them. Always try and reverse it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that do you have a way of reversing it, or are you just saying right now that you want to keep them looking at us until we figure out a way to do that? Because it seemed, from what I heard, you guys, some very important things are coming up for you guys pretty soon.
Yeah. Can I plead my
So-
case?
Am I the only person who thinks that it's a fair assumption to make that the people listening on us
No?
probably have a reason,
Or are you just gonna be
and we're about to
looking
go
at me
into a
weird?
trial?
A small smirk appears on his face, but
I say
Slowly
just to
fade.
destroy the stone.
Can't
Anyone
be
got
that-
any?
that
No,
an agreement.
wait! Don't destroy it. That's evidence. What if it's a tap from the people trying to?
Maybe
Would
we
I
should
put
put
a
it in.
range on a
Maybe we should
I
put
know
it
the
in
range
another
on a
room while we
divination
speak
stone?
on it.
One at a time.
yeah, like
one at a time, please.
Okay, so who was the
Set.
first to speak? Yes.
would I know what the range on a divination stone is? Like what a safe distance would be to put it?
Normally divination of this caliber needs to be somewhere within 1,000 feet of the subject.
Is there
I'll,
perhaps a way to disable it?
You guys can keep talking to everyone. I'll just go and take this to a distance that it won't be a problem.
That sounds like a good plan.
Much obliged.
And I'm just gonna be searching around the area, basically trying to find someone who's seriously panicking.
By the way,
No.
does anyone speak Sylvan?
No.
Alright,
No.
yeah. Kane just beckons, come here, boy, in Sylvan, as, like, I believe Gara will just turn.
Yeah, I would have given it back. Back.
All right.
Kill the bug.
Alright. Let's discuss strategy since we don't have much time.
Oh. Oh. The.
Boy.
Really fitting music.
Oh. I'm a war vet for the Morning Course, and that's what happened at the scene. Was me and my boys were hunting down some Daask. Found well, found Sergeant Vilroy tied up, bound, gagged, and he seemed to be under. Well, she seemed to be under the effect of oil of Taggart. Left up by Noel, a few Kenku. We, well, kind of broke in to them actively burning files. Was aiming from a bit of a distance. The Noel, and I fired my bow. A bit swift, and I accidentally hit a Everbite lantern. Thankfully, there were no casualties, but still, the people who were injured. Didn't mean anything to. I never meant to hit the lantern. It was a mistake. Bad one.
And you two, you saw this, correct?
Correct. I was
They
in the
were
room.
okay.
Mhm.
We were trying to take down
Where
the
it
knoll
happened.
as my friend Kane here and an associate of ours, they go by the name of Shell. They were trying to take down the knoll while I was trying to untie Vilroy, and I failed miserably. And then our
Wow, for you to
buddy,
do it.
yeah, and then our buddy Rob, Comet came over and tried doing the same thing, failed as well. And by the
I'm not
time
very good at knots.
And by the time we were able to get Vilroy out and carry them away, the fire was already spreading all across the room. We were just lucky to escape from the room. And as we were running away, the people who deal with fire came in. We tried getting as much people as we can out of the building, and well, I think we already told you how it ended. Us with the train and stuff.
Right. So the building people saw you.
By the way,
So they probably one of them probably reported you in.
Yeah. I also want to make
By
a
the way-
point, guys.
Mhm.
It would be common sense for you guys to realize that it is strange how these guys happen to seem to go through the exact same situation that you did.
Oh, I am skeptical at the best.
You can insight.
by the way, is there any chance that you could get my sword for Cal back? It was friends, and I don't want to part with it anytime soon.
Sir, that's going to be the least of your worries if we don't pass. Of course, we're not going to allow you to have any weapons during the trial as well.
Yeah.
Second off, your story is, I believe you, but it's strange. We dealt with a similar situation not that long ago as well.
Like,
Same thing, everything. Same dash, same
Similar to
situation
nothing.
with gold.
by the way, people who arrested me said that the place was owned by a Dragonmark house. Which one is that?
It was House Orion.
Oh, house. Oh, I'm actually a member. Seems to finally look you in the eyes as his right eye seems to be an Ursat's eye forged from a Kyber dragon shard, and his other seems to be a normal eye with what seems to be a warped pupil and iris, which forges a mark of passage.
Interesting. That's a cool design.
I know we got we had this whole trial going on, but how similar was your day?
Trials in 5 minutes.
Ow.
Oh,
We'll have to save this conversation for another time then.
All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to go with the emotional angle at this.
I
oh,
don't know.
I think
I don't know how useful this feature is for this situation exactly, but I do have this. I might be able to
No.
procure documents of some kind.
No, funny thing. I wasn't actually born with this. He seems to be pointing to his mark of passage. Actually
Of
got it
course.
from saving a lightning rail. Benonder. After the war, a bunch of Karnathis attacked, and I was able to save Crash. And given that my previous eye was still in the socket, couldn't really aim my bow.
You hear a loud metal sound as the door unlocks as you see 4 guards stroll in.
Oh,
All right,
Okay.
so we need to get. Is Durham back yet?
I was gonna say, could I make some sort of check to see if I could find whoever was using the eye, considering I have a general range?
Of course. Make me an Arcana check.
All right.
damn.
Wow.
Nice.
Funny thing, it leads you directly into the courtroom.
Wow.
The prosecuting
bum.
party.
I knew it.
Were they trying
I
to?
knew it.
Were they trying to
and-
figure out our defense?
That's
Perhaps.
evidence.
But you do know that the person who is controlling the spell has to be somewhere in the courtroom.
Could I
But
see if
before you can even start, you hear the gavel bang as the trial begins.
I reiterate that could be evidence.
All right. Yeah, I'm
I
gonna.
feel like I
I'm gonna
recognize
go-
that music.
Of course you do. It's,
So, where do we put our characters?
I'm gonna go
Um,
up to.
I've played that game
If
enough.
I.
Sonata, you would be on the right because you are the defending party. The rest of you can take a seat somewhere in the crowd down below.
Over
While
here?
we were walking in,
Where would
I
I
would
be?
have suggested that.
Kane, you would be
Duran-
here in the witness box.
Right.
I have a
Rai, where would
question.
you be?
I was just saying that I would probably have suggested that Duran give the stone to Sonata for, since she's kind of the leader of this legal bout. She knows her
Of
stuff.
course, there's so many. Of course, the judges are dragon marked.
Hey Zen, I have a question.
Yes.
Does
Yes.
Emerald wants to look throughout the building and see all the people? Does he recognize any familiar faces?
Roll me a perception check. You see an injured bugbear sitting in the wings.
Oh,
Can
and then there's.
anybody hear Deadhedge?
I cannot hear it.
No, we cannot.
It's muted.
Wait, could you hear me before? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can hear you now.
You
Oh,
know.
okay.
You were muted.
I was just saying stuff and people kept talking when I was saying it.
Oh.
I was just wondering if I
Yeah,
could
that's
hear
just Mal's group.
Well, I might also be quiet. I wasn't really talking that loud.
No, that's fine. What do you want to say?
Oh, no. I think I already said everything I wanted to say. I
We didn't
just
hear you,
talked
though.
about stone stuff a while ago. It wasn't even just now. I was just checking in to make sure.
Okay, alright.
Judge Demai
Proceed.
calling the court to order.
Could I have given
Prosti-
Sonata the eye?
Are you sure you want to do that? Sonata's not exactly in any place to be performing investigations while on the stand.
Okay, I'll keep it then.
All right. She can call you for evidence if she feels the need to, especially if evidence is in your possession. Is the prosecution ready? You see a green goblin standing across from you. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Is the defense ready?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Then I call the court to stand for order for the trial of Lieutenant Kane.
Lieutenant Kane D. Ryan, sir. Honor.
D. Orion. Interesting. Very interesting. Very well. Would the prosecution like to present its case? Would like to, Your Honor. The goblin steps out as he takes the floor. Would the jury please direct their attention to the subject of today's case, Lieutenant Kane? This
yes,
man
sir.
was...
As he holds, as he innately instinct, just holds his hand up to his forehead, saluting.
This man is responsible for arson of not only a local hotel, but also an Orion Terminus Railway. On top of that, it is suspected that he has associations with underground organizations like those within Daask.
We're attacking. What?
These are hefty charges. The prosecution would like to present its first piece of evidence. Of course, they produce the lantern with an arrow sticking out of it. This arrow was of the same make and model that was created by Lieutenant Kane. As an archer back during the last war, he always learned how to make his own ammunition. So, of course, his make and model is unique to him. No other man should be in possession of this type of arrow. Thank you, Prosecutor Green. Defender Law, would you like to make your case for your client?
Yes.
Does he seem like he's having a tough time?
The prosecutor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does seem a little bit nervous. Sonata,
Okay.
you can recognize a greenhorn when you see one.
Greenhorn. Alright.
Oh,
Yes.
never mind.
Hey,
Your Honor. Lieutenant Kane,
Sir.
first off, the second charge of associating with or an underground organization like Daask is completely false. For the reason why Lieutenant Kane was around that area was to instead fight Daask. The Terminus Way had a hideout for that Daask operator.
Objection! You see the prosecutor call. The prosecution would like to call Lieutenant Kane to the stand.
is I already up here?
Yes, you are.
He just
Okay.
steps down and steps back
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm just making sure. I haven't been in the courtroom for, what, 4 years?
No, I'm sorry, the stand is over here.
I see. Thank you for directing me.
Could I make an insight check on the prosecutor to see if he's being confused, possibly by the whispers I'm putting in the stone?
No, he doesn't seem to be affected by the whispers. At least not that you're able to see. You can make an insight check to see if it might be him hiding it, but yeah.
I'll make the check, but I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he seems perfectly fine.
Okay. The stuttering was what got me suspicious.
By the way, do I notice this one up here?
You do. He does appear to be looking down at you, and you see him smiling.
I just stare daggers at him.
Lieutenant Kane, would you please direct your attention to me?
Yes, sir.
Now, Lieutenant Kane, you served in the last war, correct? And I do want to remind you, you are under oath of law to respond honestly. Kane, you also noticed that you are sitting inside a zone of truth. Would you like to try to contest it?
Nope.
All right. And it is correct that you served with a battalion back during the last war, correct?
Yes, sir. Due to the morning, they fell.
Yes, of course. Tragic. Now, being clear, that battalion did include Droman soldiers, correct?
Of course, they were valiant. They fought with honor and dignity.
Dignity, you say? Interesting.
Glad
Now,
for them
I would
to be
like...
in my battalion.
Yes. Please focus on the questions, Mr. Kane.
Of course.
Now, did you or did your battalion not have a half-ogre shock trooper among them?
Yes, we did, sir.
Now, could you please state for the court what the name of your half-ogre shock trooper was?
It was a friend. It was Gara.
Now, may I please ask you, who was the Daask agent that you supposedly took down on the train?
It was Gara. He turned to believe that Drome was.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Can I not explain myself?
Can I talk to my client now?
Lieutenant Kane, please return to the stand. You will have your moment to defend yourself if the court calls for it.
You insist. Thank you, Your Honor. As he seems to walk down, fairly confused.
You notice, like, the Sonata, the jury behind you is whispering in discontent, and you're feeling a sweat running down the side of your forehead.
Alright.
Okay, guys, I gotta go. I have to leave. Sorry this is so, abrupt, but I gotta go. So if anyone wants to, fill in for Emerald,
no problem, I'll
by
see you
me.
later.
Also, if you've seen the chat, I did a little funny thing. Okay, see ya.
Ayala. While the court processions are going on, you begin to hear whispers in the back of your mind.
Oh, not again.
The stone. Focus on the stone.
To look over at whatever Durin's doing.
You know those machines that replay back what you say, at a delay, to make you, not able to talk? That's pretty much what Durin's trying to do.
Yeah.
Some kind of weird, annoying echo! Oh.
Yeah, so, your eyes are drawn to the stone as you kind of see it begin to glow. You feel the urge to reach out and touch it.
I guess I reach across Rye.
Reach out and touch Faith. As you reach out across Rye, Durin, you see Ayala reaching out to touch the stone. Do you do anything?
I mean, if she looks... It doesn't seem like I'm getting anywhere right now, so I'll hand it over.
As soon as your hand makes contact with the stone, I'd like you to roll me a d20.
Okay.
You get a flash as you see from a different perspective. You are staring at the back of the judge's chair, and you are staring down at Kane, who is currently in the middle of your vision, down on the lower floor. And to your left, you see Sonata, and to your right, you see the prosecutor. And then you pull away, and you're right back in your seat.
It's him.
Who?
And she just points to Samael.
Okay.
Really?
Defender Law, would you like to make your case for your client?
Oh, yes. Now then, I heard from several testimonies that within the Daask hideout there was a fire, a no particular burning what seems to be document. Now, I am not one to assume, but perhaps maybe the fire was caused by said burning documents, and not the Everbright Lantern itself. Even so, if that is what my fellow prosecutor friend says here through about the relationship between Lieutenant Kane and Gara, then why would he try and attack the Daask hideouts and Gara himself? This doesn't make any sense.
Hold on, did you say it was an Everbright Lantern?
Yes.
Okay.
Very interesting, right?
Oh,
Would you like to put two and two together, Ayala?
shit.
Okay.
Dumb.
I had the beginnings of something when you mentioned it, but
Yeah, I automatically knew. No, no.
Oh, I'm smooth brain. Oh.
Okay, I guess. Okay, I'll stand up and objection.
We're in a courtroom right now.
Yes? You with the pink hair.
You said it was an Everbright
No, I'm just a
Lantern.
spectator.
The prosecutor tugged at his collar. Yes, of course.
You even switched up the music. I love that.
I did.
No.
I love the turnabout music.
Yeah.
How could an Everbright Lantern cause a fire?
What do you mean?
It's powered by a dragon shard.
Yes.
Tactical fire.
And as you look at the dragon shard, you notice the dragon shard is shattered in the lantern.
And that dragon shard appears to be quite broken.
What point are you making?
The point is that they couldn't cause the fire.
What? Well, Miss Law does have a point. In fact, the funniest thing is, I'm surprised we didn't think of it sooner. Due to the fact that the dragon shards are easily fragile, I guess I could see how the continual flame spell would have been canceled before it would have been able to ignite anything.
Also,
Second
continual
objection.
flame, not even like.
may I speak?
Yeah. A continual flame spell produces no heat, and would therefore never catch anything on fire.
It doesn't. Even everybody in the jury seems surprised at this.
Even I'm surprised.
Right.
I didn't know much about Dragon Lanterns either.
I remember, back in the war, we used to actually have continual flame spells. Well, we used to have multiple Everbright Lanterns for whenever the troops we could see at night. But we had multiple of these, and they never actually gave any heat. That's why we had to make fires of our own. I know how to use a tinder kit.
Therefore,
You're right.
Yeah.
You are correct that the lantern probably couldn't have started the fire. However, Miss Law did also bring up a point. Lieutenant Kane was in the same room as the flaming brazier. And I do have an eyewitness who said they saw him knock it over.
What eyewitness?
Who?
The defense would like to. The prosecution. I got myself confused.
You are under a zone. There is a zone of truth spell there. Yes.
Yes.
And how would he? All right.
The
Be sure to make sure that that is stable and that is complete. Also, if he casts any other spells, that immediately.
Yes, yes, Kane. We are moving on.
I'm just making sure that I have everything straight. Sorry.
I would like to call to the stand a Droman immigrant by the name of Jessel T. Harpy.
Oh.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Lady Jessel, would you please describe what you saw for the court at this point?
Do tell.
Well, yes, I do. I clearly saw. Well, I may have seen Kane. Well, I may be a bit confused. Lieutenant Kane did indeed start the fire. For I saw him shoot the ever-bright lantern, and then I saw him kick over the brazier that held the flame that supposedly Miss Law is saying was used by a gnoll to burn documents. I had saw him bust into the room, and I had saw him fire off an arrow into the ceiling light, which had made the room much darker. That could probably be why I was confused earlier with what I had seen.
If you're confused, then how is it valid evidence?
Yes, you're not.
I know what I saw. I did see you perform two actions that could have caused the fire.
One of the actions is invalid.
Yes, but that doesn't excuse him being near the brazier and knocking it over while he was in that room.
Well, it's invalid, so you could obviously be lying there.
Hold up a moment. First off, you're not exactly sure without you have reasonable doubt. Second, you may not know this, but Lieutenant Kane is an archer. Why would he go into the room when he can just shoot far away?
I can't shoot through walls?
You can shoot through a door, can you?
Yes, well, the door wasn't open. Also, I wanted to get in there to evaluate the scene.
You're not helping your case.
Kane is speaking truthfully. That's what he would do.
Oh, God.
You see the prosecutor tugging at his neck as you see him like rolling his fingers towards the person on call. Well, yes, I'm sure about that. However, I did also see him fleeing down to the terminus after knocking over the brazier. Meaning he's still responsible for leaving the fire. Whether he did it on accident or not doesn't matter. Massive property damage ensued.
Where did you see all of this?
I saw it from the spiral staircase down by the furthermost left window. I was flying down to meet up with one of my sisters, and then I saw it happen.
Really seems to be anything wrong.
In fact, I saw one of his associates toss that poor innocent gnoll outside of the left window.
Ah. Sounds like a brute. Wait a minute. Where is this person? The one who tossed the poor Noel out the window. Where
Supposedly.
Where was the location of said brazier?
It was located in the first room.
Hold it.
I went to the second room.
The brazier was in the second room, not the first room.
Yes. I meant... and you hear a loud brrr as you see the zone of truth go off. Jessel, I must remind you that you must please be honest with the court, otherwise we will have to disavow your testimony. And let it be known that any further lies, I can have you held in contempt of court.
Doesn't it force them to tell the truth, not just...
Yeah, the instant that... It's so weird.
It's a special zone.
Wait,
It's a
hold
special
on.
one.
I see.
No.
That's fair.
Well, wouldn't it be whenever they
You
begin?
back up?
Be whenever they begin to start a sentence, and they're implying that it is going to be a lie, then wouldn't it be deactivated? I believe that is not an ordinary zone of truth. That
You are talking a lot.
I'm sorry. Yes.
It was cast by the Court Order Magister, Samael, provided by the Sharn Watch.
Whom I've kind of been
Oh,
glaring
it's-
at since I sat down.
Oh, it's Coy. Hey, Coy. He seems to just wave his hand to Samael.
You see him look away as he just continues to, look towards
Don't try
the
and fight
chair.
it, Coy. You know who you are.
Kane, Lieutenant Kane, if you would please desist, otherwise I will have you held in contempt of court for
Sir.
disrupting the court proceedings.
Sir.
I mean, I get what I'm saying, but isn't he kind of already being in contempt of court?
Maybe the warning ones.
I have a quick question, though.
Yes.
Why does that changeling have a pink mustache?
Do you look at him?
It's jazz.
Is it Jess?
Sure.
It's jazz.
Emphasis on hot.
Yes.
You see him look over at you, as you see him shush you as he winks, as you see him pull off the mustache and then put it back on. It is Jazz.
Why? Why?
Fucking hell.
There's no reason for it. He's literally. Oh my god.
Jazz, dude. What do you mean?
Dude can look like anything he wants, and he puts on a fake mustache.
Of course. Of
A very
course.
conspicuous one, might I add.
Yeah.
Just have his pink mustache. You just put it on. You can turn it to anything.
Sonata, you hear a whisper from over your shoulder.
I listen in.
You see a changeling with a pink mustache looking down at you. One that is clearly one you recognize.
I just cringe.
He makes the Excalibur
God
face.
damn it, Felix. Fucking hell.
Call me to the stand next, he says. Ask me questions. I was there.
Your Honor, I would
Yeah.
like to call a juror from the stand to the stand.
Unorthodox, but of course. Does the prosecution have any more questions with Lady Jessel? No further questions. Law?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
No further questions. All right, and you see the harpy flap off as she just kind of lands to the side up top and continues to wait out the rest of the place.
All right. Would you please state your name to the court, please?
Yes. My name is Jas. Peter Extraordinaire. Master of all the fine arts, and of course, many different faces and forms.
Yes.
All right. Where were you when these events take place that will bring us to court today?
Why, I was a worried citizen minding my own business. I had recently taken care of some poor Samaritans who had crashed their flying stagecoach when I had been hanging around on the terminus. I heard a commotion coming from further down into the local living areas, where I had come down and I had seen a struggle going on. I was standing on the staircase when I had noticed a group of adventurers locked in a dramatic battle
Hello.
with monstrous foes. Hello.
Sorry,
Hey.
my headset messed up, and I had to. I think it
hello.
lost connection with the receiver, so it was just silence for.
Oh.
So I missed a good chunk there.
Really? How much exactly did you see? Did you see them? Did you see anyone? Did you see the razor? That's the question.
Why, yes, I did. In fact, I saw who had knocked over the brazier.
Really now? Would you please? Is that person in this court right now?
Yes.
Can you please point them out?
You see him turn around as he points at the harpy. Everyone is just like freaking out.
Of course. Of course it was him.
You see, I was hanging out on the staircase. I had seen them all rush down. The brazier had been left untipped. However, I had seen our fine feathered associate swoop down there and knock over the brazier right on top of the ever-bright lantern. The one that our fine dear Lieutenant Kane had shot.
Sir.
I see. No more questions.
Oh dear. The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. You see Jazz look pretty pleased with himself as he makes his way back towards his seat. You notice his mustache has fallen off. I guess the court would like to call to the stand. And before any of that happens, you see the harpy kind of walk down and move to the middle of the floor.
She is not within range of the zone of truth, so.
She is not. But you see her freeze as she's looking down at the ground.
She's not in the zone of truth. She be in contempt of court, I think.
You see the harpy walk up straight, straight in front of you. And you see the harpy immediately throw off their coat that they were wearing. And you see a bunch of wires and something strapped all around their middle.
Shit!
No.
No! Fuck!
Nobody move!
You've got to be
He
kidding.
immediately reaches for something, and then it reaches for where his quiver would be, and nothing appears, and he begins to shove his hand into his pocket and starts rubbing something.
If somebody moves, I release the trigger.
It's a bomb, isn't it?
Actually, Kane, you recognize what is strapped to her.
Right? She...
That's what I was saving this for.
Nice.
Combat!
You see blasting discs are wrapped all the way around her. These are essentially magic landmines.
Oh, great. That's from on there. God damn it. Fuck.
Near future courts of law go super fast. There's no jury. I'm sorry.
Koi, help me out with this or you're in contempt of court and a terrorist.
You notice Samael is already being rushed out of the room by a local guard and pushed into the back room.
You should be helping. God damn it. Son of a bitch. What do I do with it?
Okay, what's your name again? Jesse, right? Jesse?
Oh,
It's Jessel! You pink, pathetic excuse for a defender? You just couldn't let it go, could you?
Listen, Jessel. Do you really want to die right here, right now? Being
I'll
honest
die if it means I take all of you with me.
Yeah, but is that really worth it?
Don't try to sway me, witch!
What type of blasting discs are they? Or should I make an Arcana check to see?
That would be an Arcana check.
Got it. 11. Fuck.
You have no clue. All you know is that if you step on these things, bad things happen.
Could I see if I can make an Arcana check with my sort of knowledge of magic items?
Of course, you will.
Alright.
Being the person that you are, you know exactly how to disable that thing.
Nice.
But you're gonna need exactly 6 seconds.
Do I know? Would I be able to know how to disable them, or is it?
Can you repeat that?
Would I be? Would I be able to be told how I disable it, or is it just a case of I'll know when I do it?
You would need a successful investigation check to find the right wire.
Listen, do you have family?
Right. And you need to use your thieves' tools.
Do you have family? Do you have anyone else? Anyone waiting for you back home?
I have Daask, and I'm willing to die for them.
And exactly how much damage did you think you would be able to do? Do you really think that you dying here would change anything for Daask at all?
Of course. I'll be taking out 2 people who won't be able to stick their nose in our business anymore.
Who says that we want to keep sticking our nose in your business?
I mean, I do, but alright.
Wow, thanks for helping.
From up here, could I make the investigation check to see if I can tell from here? Would I need to be right up to them?
Can you repeat that?
From where I am now, could I make the investigation check to see if I can tell, or would it be a case of I need to be right next to them to figure it out?
It is. You would need to inspect the runes. You need to be closer, because basically it casts a high-level spell that effectively nukes the area. However, just alone, you think it might be fireball. You don't know what level it might be, though.
Okay. Yeah, Durant's gonna try and, like, sneakily crouch and just get over the bars to get in. Just trying to keep the stand here between them so that she doesn't see him. Would that be a stealth check, or?
It would be.
Okay.
Could I potentially distract her with a gust?
You could.
Would that give me advantage in that case?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Okay, what would you... okay, sure.
Fuck me.
Holy shit.
I'm spending a hero point and re-rolling that.
Alright, you can only get 1 more.
Okay. Would the reroll also be at advantage, or
No.
That would
No?
be the one
Okay.
more.
oh okay, yeah. Fuck
Oh.
me.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Zarius, you are not.
I'm going to actually.
Oh, well,
Wait,
funny thing, she is too busy pissing herself to notice you.
Oh, fuck.
You can clearly tell she is freaking the fuck out.
Okay, listen. Calm down. Listen, I can get my violin. I can play a little moving tune.
You can take your violin and you can shove it right up your ass. In hell!
All right, calm.
You can do that. Well, if you just.
You're obviously scared and you don't want to do this. That's your body telling you to stop.
Okay.
Listen, ma'am.
All right, so you see the box on the back. You're going to need to make a DC 16 Thieves' Tools check to disarm it.
Oh, can I?
All right.
Sure, and I
well-
believe in you.
Can I give
But
him
I have to say something. You can if you'd like, but before you do, I have to say this. If you fail by 5 or more, the disc detonates.
Oh.
Probably a weird time to bring this up, but I kind of forgot to roll for that one ability I had.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see if I can apply it.
Crit.
Okay, well.
That with my modifier. Well, I'm not going to say anything, but
Well,
I
I'm
do
gonna
have a
give-
modifier.
I'll give you
All right.
bardic inspiration too.
All right, so Duran.
Great.
You keep in mind,
I
you
will-
also, if you fail and you're this close, the harpy will also detonate it if you can't disarm it in 6 seconds. Because she will notice
Right.
you disarming it.
Gara is gonna
I'm
quickly just
I'm
pop
going
up on
up
my
to her
shoulder.
and I'm going to take out my ruined Thieves' Tools kit using Magecraft, and I'm going to roll it at advantage because Magecraft.
All right.
And Sonata, you said that you gave me inspiration, right?
Yeah.
What do you cast Magecraft as?
It allows me to gain advantage on
No,
any tool check.
what does it require?
It requires a set of artisan's tools that you're proficient in.
What action does
Oh,
it take?
artisan's tool. Wait, no, never mind. I don't think thieves' tools are artisan's tools.
They are
I
not.
mean, you could use them for
That's fine.
multiple crafts, so.
I would say they don't count.
Right, okay.
Okay, well, either way, Ayla, do you want to use the roll, or do you want me to roll it?
Well, you can roll, and before I decide whether or not you die, she can try to replace it. That's important.
Oh, fair enough.
That's
I will
basically just.
I will roll. I didn't realize it was after you roll, but before the decision thing. Thieves' Tools. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Alright, the instant.
So.
And add a d6 because I give you inspiration.
Well, I'm assuming that Ayla probably does the part.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Kane is going to try and.
Well, with my +4, that is a 16. So without the inspiration, the portent does reach the DC barely.
10.
Yeah. Ayla, you see a future where Duran fails and he snips the wrong wire as both him, Lieutenant Kane, and Sonata are all engulfed in a fiery flame. And all of them die horribly and painfully. You make your move. As you rush forward, you shout to Duran, "The red one!" The harpy turns around and you see in the 1 second that she's about to lift her thumb from the detonator, Duran debating his own common sense between you and like his own decision he was about to make. In the split second, he jumps to the red wire and cuts it. As you hear tick, 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 tick. As the detonation fails.
Hey.
We're all red.
You son of a... As soon as the harpy turns around to attack you, you see 3 guards immediately tackle the harpy.
May I?
These visions are going to drive me crazy.
Kane is innately just jumping on him along with the guards.
Yeah, you be. Yeah,
Durant just punches her in the face because fuck, this person keeps showing up.
yeah. The harpy. We cut back to a few minutes later, where the harpy has like a bunch of swollen bruises on its face as they're being dragged away by the guards.
Oh, thank God. Oh, jeez.
Well, that might as well have been an admission of guilt.
It is.
Hmm.
Well, Miss Sonata, I must say I am impressed by your ability to talk down crazies. And I do appreciate you saving my life.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You and your associates.
Alright. So is my client not
I
guilty?
declare the client, Lieutenant Kane, not guilty.
Kane just falls backwards as,
And confetti.
like, relief.
Comet stands up clapping.
Woo!
Yeah.
Why did they bring a freaking bomber? Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah. The entire jury is clapping.
You know, it makes me wonder why that courtroom had so much confetti at hand at all times.
Considering Phoenix Wright was an ace attorney, I think eventually they just decided to stock up on it.
I was gonna say, imagine your plan, your like master plan being unmasked and being sentenced to jail for life, and everyone's throwing confetti around like it's the fucking New Year's.
Oh, then you're free now. Do with that with what you will.
Indeed I am.
You were the first client I ever had, and you were probably the worst one I will ever have. So,
Thank you, sir. Hey, ma'am. As he just shakes your hand. By the way, what is Sonata? What is roughly? What would describe your handshake?
my handshake. Describe my handshake.
Yes.
I mean, do you really want to know?
I mean,
I imagine it's sweaty as fuck right now, considering, like,
yeah.
she just talked down a bomb defusal.
I would say that you feel this generally nice, not exactly firm handshake, but you also get the feeling of some sort of this sadistic presence around her as well.
What you did, as he just gives you a hug.
Oh, a hug. Okay, that's weird. Can you stop? This is weird.
Of course. Sorry.
Yes. Also, Ayala, good job pointing out about the dragon shard. You were actually pretty good at this.
Thank you.
You want to become my Maya Fey?
Exactly what
By the
going
way,
through that. Yes.
Kane just walks over to the Everbright lantern and sticks and pulls out the. I believe it's one of my bludgeoning one. One of my.
It
bludgeoning
was.
Just begins to fiddle with it, and then he puts it behind his ear, a pen, like a pencil, because he doesn't have anywhere else to put it.
Yeah, I might
Like
actually
that?
want to hire Ayala. And also, Doran, good job defusing the bomb. I cannot stress that enough. Thank you for that. Like, seriously.
You're welcome.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Did you fight in the
Yeah.
wall?
No, I my family tried to distance ourselves in the war for the most part, at least as much as was possible.
Yeah, you can tell that because your own judgment was about to get you killed.
That's a shame. Could have used someone like you on the battlefield. I mean, the Ondarians could have run for the money if we had you on there.
Duran's still shaking just a little bit because of the fact that, he if Ayla didn't call that out, he was gonna cut the wrong wire.
Yeah, literally, how many times has Ayla bailed your ass out? Jesus.
I mean, yeah,
Fucking hell.
too much. By the way, can I get my sword, Rakal, back?
Yes, Mr. Kane, all of your equipment will be returned. And a formal apology will be issued.
Thank you.
Duran's just sort of saying into the crystal, like, you're good to come back in,
Oh yeah. What is that? Divination stone? That's expected that Koi would have it.
Who is Koi? You keep saying that.
Oh, simple. Oni, leader of the Daask.
What?
See that boy Samuel? Yeah, he isn't real. The leader of the Daask.
What?
You really are
Please.
high.
I'm not high. I assure you.
Do you want to roll insight on him?
I'll roll insight.
I mean,
That is a child.
that's a
He's not a
lot
child.
of,
It is an Oni.
that's a big accusation. I'm at least rolling insight on it, yeah.
He seems to
nope.
firmly believe that that kid is an Oni.
That kid is an Oni.
Right.
Invaded my house.
That's what.
We have his blood.
This is what Neaton was talking about, right? Listen, you're obviously tired. Why don't you just go back home, get some sleep, and don't worry, you don't have to pay me. I already have a thing arranged with Neaton.
Speaking as you mentioned Neaton, you feel a shadow cast over you.
I look over.
You turn around and you are immediately embraced into the biggest bear hug you've ever been in. Oh man, after that, I fucking forget a few months. Like, god damn, that was amazing. I saw the whole thing.
My spine!
Spare the dying.
Cure wounds.
Sonata, I really underestimated you.
Well, that's what 10 years of grueling law studies all by myself. No hungry nights will do.
It all paid off in the end. In fact, I want you to have something. He pulls out a pouch and hands it to you.
What is this?
It's let's consider it a bonus. I'd like to see you do more work like this.
I look in the pouch.
Inside is 100 gold.
So wait, I don't have to pay you this for debt.
No.
I can use
pay
this.
you.
I can use this to help my siblings, feed them, and other things.
Yes.
He hired you.
Oh. This is. You see Sanaa just starting to tear up. This is the best day of my life.
Congrats.
As you go, as you all walk out of the courtroom and into the waiting room, you are approached by a once again, someone you all know. That was impressive work, I must say. Disarming a blasting disc is no easy feat.
Yeah, well, it was a group effort, really.
I could tell. Truly, if it wasn't for Sonata's quick thinking and apparently that pink-haired stranger's fast thinking in correcting you.
By the way, do I get my weapons back by now?
You do. All of your weapons have been restored to you.
Yes.
So that
Kane just completely clenches Brakal.
so that faulty zone of truth was yours.
Well, my apologies. Like, as a court wizard, it does... Not everything I cast is always effective. I will be sure to practice my art and do better in the future. You, however, are quite interesting. What's your name, pink-haired stranger?
Rose.
Ah, Rose. A beautiful name. I'm sure we will be seeing much of each other in the near future.
I'm sure we will.
Well, I really must be going. It is busy being a state magister and all. I would like to congratulate Miss Sonata on her first ever victory in the court of law. I do hope you keep it up.
Yeah, I hope I do too.
Not everyone would probably appreciate the kind of work you do, though, so I do recommend you be careful.
Right.
Ta-ta. And you see him walk away.
During the court processions, I sketched a portrait of that young fellow.
You did.
You do that.
So Duran once again pulls out the stone once Samuel is out of eye and earshot. It's just like, so we destroy it now, given we know what it is. Who it is?
You see Samael look over his shoulder as you just see the stone crack in your hands.
I just look over my shoulder and shrug at him.
Well, that was nice of him.
Saved us the trouble.
Yeah. Sonata, you feel another shadow cast over you.
Nathan?
No. Someone a lot, probably in your eyes, a lot worse. As you see a very tall elven frame embrace you. Oh, Sonata, my sweet dear, Daddy's so proud of you.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. I just slowly turn around.
My little girl's growing up to be quite the lawyer. Oh.
I just bring out the most like death stare active bitch face I can imagine.
Active
bitch face.
That's amazing.
I just say in a very low grown voice, Spoony Bard. You're supposed to be stoned.
Oh, but I heard the terrible news and I had to come check up on my little girl. And you look behind him and you see, of course, a young woman, like, looking in awe and, like, adorableness, like, aw, at him, like, fawning over you.
Curse you, Runcible Spoon!
Yeah, that's just enough cleavage to be a man.
Yeah. That's just enough man cleavage to be that kind of guy.
Yeah. Yes.
You hear him whisper in your ear, I'll double what I normally give you if you hug back and cry and pretend to cry.
Hold on, I gotta make her wisdom save.
God.
I just slowly push him off of me. I know
Right,
better.
fine. Okay. He pulls out a pouch as he hands it to you, and here's a little of your allowance. Now go off and be a good little girl. As he pats you on the head and he turns around, and he and of course his woman associate walk off.
Father is an elf?
So,
It-
Hey, very.
do you want
Okay.
to talk about that, or?
yes, I do. I need to distress. Bad thoughts coming.
Got
Okay. Okay. Listen. That disgrace of an elven man is a person I met when I was very young, and also when I was having thoughts of becoming a serial killer at that point. But until his amazing violin play actually calmed me down, and I demanded that he taught me. But I did not realize that he was going to use me as his, and this is in quotes, daughter, in order to sympathize with other ladies to get, well, you know. I was with him for 3 years until he decided on a suicidal infatuation to try to hook up with a Medusa.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. And as far as I'm aware, he should have been, stoned for this whole time. But now he's out. He's out in the world. Oh God. Oh sovereigns. Oh.
So he
Well, that's
ordered you to daughter? No offense, but I don't exactly see the family resemblance.
It was
If you know what I mean.
yes, it was more of a like poor adopted daughter with nothing, and how he's so nice and caring that he takes cares of me.
Ah, now it makes sense.
Yeah,
right.
he just ruined my whole day. I'll never forgive that spoony bard.
Well, I mean, whatever the case, keep in mind that you just won your first court case. Whether he approves or not, you did a good thing.
Sonata, you feel a third shadow be cast over you.
Oh, who
Okay.
is it now?
It's the judge.
Oh,
Surprise! It's Ayala. I was behind you the whole time. Oh.
hello, Your Honor.
I am aware that due to circumstances out of your control, that back when you had applied and tried to pass the bar exam, you were denied your lawyering license.
True.
Well, here. He hands you what looks to be a large yellow envelope.
Okay, I'll open it slowly.
Inside is a lawyering license, as well as an attorney's badge.
All those years meant for something. Thank you,
Mhm.
Your Honor. You're giving me a reason to not believe this world.
I am glad.
Thank you.
Thank you. By the way, in getting the attorney's badge, it is considered a magical item.
Oh.
You can get expertise in 2 skills, either of them being deception, intimidation, or persuasion, or performance.
Wouldn't insight work?
Insight could work as well.
I'm not even proficient in insight though. Okay.
A lawyer is more about getting what they want instead of like getting what's right, in all honesty.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it makes sense charisma skills.
If you're gonna be Phoenix.
But also, I want to make a point. Phoenix couldn't really read people super well.
No,
That was more of Apollo's thing.
Yeah, he kind of had to rely on everybody else a lot of the time.
Phoenix just happened to have enough dumbass charisma to be able to like persuade the judge to not close the case like 2 minutes early.
That is pretty much exactly it, and I think they brought that up a couple of times in the games.
Phoenix, you have 2 minutes. I know you're normally going to pull something out of your ass, so you have 2 minutes.
Alright, so expertise in either persuasion, deception, or intimidation and performance.
Yeah, any charisma skill.
Okay. Got it. I'm gonna choose deception and intimidation. Alright, thank you. Yeah. Is Neaton still here, by the way?
Neaton. He just stepped out. He was going to go tell the kids the good news.
Okay. And I wanted to ask him if he's seen my parents or their broken kneecaps or anything like that, because they haven't been home yet.
Well, they might be getting home soon. It is getting late.
Right. I guess I'll look to all the other people. So, you guys want to go somewhere to eat? Night treat?
I mean, I won't turn it down, sure.
Alright. Let's see. Good place. Don't want to spend too much. Probably just find like some decent place in Lower Sharn that's not garbage.
Here, roll me. I would say history because it would just be based off of like how you've lived. You actually know a really good place where you always take the kids.
All right, I will do that.
It's a small little back parlor, like diner, run by a sweet old mom and pop couple. And you know the pop is actually skilled in a few things of cryomancy, and he makes homemade ice cream, which he gives the kids once a week, every Sunday, or whatever it counts for a Sunday in Eberron.
I don't know. Should probably bring the kids too, actually, and Neaton because he got the job in the first place. Basically, everyone except for my parents, and especially not Spoonie Bard. Hell no. Unless if there's anything else, guys, you want to do, of course.
No, Reverie wants some food because he's pissed drunk at this point.
Oh. Okay.
Too familiar with Sharn, actually. So, lead the way.
All right.
Same, really.
Alright, I'll try to go by the kids, pick them up, have a little good old family, eat out. God, I really am a mom character.
You stop by the house and you swiftly pick up the kids. They're all super excited to be heading out.
Yep. Alright, and I will pay for everyone's meal. Wait, do they have alcohol?
They do.
Yes.
Are you paying the drink tab too?
I'll pay the drink tab.
Right on.
Hell, I have a drink too, actually. Screw it. It'll be the first time she'll ever have alcohol.
Alright. Roll me a con save.
Alright. I am good at con saves. No, I'm not.
You are already beginning to feel the booze like seep into your system.
Should I make any like retroactive con saves?
Sure.
Because I was drinking the whole court case openly.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, you both are buzzed as fuck.
Designated driver arrived.
The only difference is Sonata had one drink and I've just polished off my first jug.
All right.
What are we ordering? What's good?
They got sandwiches. Really good sandwiches and an ice cream. Special ice cream. Good ice cream.
I haven't had ice cream in a while, man. If that some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we eating around the bed?
Oh shit, did I drag you guys here?
This is my apartment. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
wondering
my
about
bad. I was working on something.
I thought we had some kind of store. This is a
I
town.
mean, I've eaten in stranger places.
Just Kane will be slowly trailing behind you all because he kind of wants to actually, eat.
Who the hell pinged me in chat?
I offer Rye a drink.
No, he's too young.
I politely refuse, saying that somebody has to be the mature one around here.
Oh,
He'll have to act his age, his
Okay.
mature.
That's a lot
No,
of
no.
shade. God
That was
damn.
not. That was more him, acting his very adult age of almost. Actually, I guess legal adult will be 18, maybe in Eberron. I don't know how Eberron works, but 7, he almost. He acts a lot, very proud.
Give it time, Rye. You'll come around.
Milk.
Would you like some of Mother's milk?
Slowly trailing.
Rye, you notice one of the wait staff comes by and places a chocolate milk right in front of you.
Now that's the good stuff. Chocolate milk. Oh my god! I doubt I've ever had. No, that's exotic.
Mm-hmm. We recently got an import from Ondair.
There?
It's special Ondarian chocolates.
Wait.
Hold on, sorry. I'm making a Constitution saving throw. I'm making a con save to see if the chocolate milk, hits a little too hard.
My God.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
fine. I can handle my chocolate milk.
May I have some?
Oh, most certainly, dear. She hands you like a small bar, and you just kind of look at it, and it kind of reminds you a bit of home.
I'll have a drink. Nothing too
Of course,
much, though.
sir.
I'm gonna.
Can I join you?
You're still here.
Followed. I don't really have anywhere else to go currently.
Would you like a drink? A freedom drink?
I mean, I heard something about Ondarian. Yes.
Yeah, it's chocolate milk.
Oh,
Would you like some, sir?
do you have any Ondarian wine?
Unfortunately not. That's a bit out of our price range.
I have wine.
Ayla's going to be nibbling the chocolate and
It's not on Darien though.
fighting back tears.
It's
I'll pass.
wow.
And you guys recognize this is the same tavern you all started in.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
Reverie is really missing Arlok at this point. She's the only person who's so far had drinks with him.
I'm gonna take a look at the coin that I found in the hideout. Take a kind of good look at it. Try and figure out who is it? What is it actually?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
It's good luck, is what it is.
Yep.
what you looking at?
Our rolls are on fire tonight.
Yeah. It's a coin I found in the hideout. Really weird and strange.
Could I have a look
Not
at it?
saying you're missing out, but they have chocolate milk.
Sure.
Well, do you know how expensive alcohol is? Asking for Ondarian wine is basically saying, "Hey, I want some French imported wine."
Yeah.
Could I see if I can tell anything about the coin, or if it's just
There's 2 Durans.
still good luck?
I just noticed.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
I was gonna say something, but no.
You're over by the door.
She's right there.
Oh fuck!
From Konami.
Doppelganger! Changeling piece of shit? No.
It's Jazz.
Oh, hey, it's Jazz! Alright.
Yeah. But no, could I make
First name
the
Hugh.
check to see about the coin?
Of course.
Nope. Would I be able to make this a calligrapher's tools check if this is based on runes and such?
Yeah. That bacon was
I
crunch.
don't know what kind of magic this is, so if it's not, then I can just
No
I'm
ban.
fine with the 9. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you really don't know. This coin is really weird.
I have eldritch knowledge of the arcane. I could give it a try.
I mean, it's just a coin.
Slightly better.
What is that? Look it up.
You give the coin a flip. You feel incredibly lucky.
God fucking damn it. It's this.
That's what when you first described it, that's kind of what I thought it might be.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it was fucking Ayla, Zirin of all people, who managed to figure out the secret of the coin, even if he wasn't playing Zarius.
Damn it, there's another fucking...
Hey, can I hang on to this? I feel somehow nostalgic. No, just kidding. You can keep it.
Yeah, I think you can have it, Sonata. I was just curious about it.
The coin actually doesn't do anything, but it just makes you feel lucky.
Oh.
I see.
Okay.
I certainly feel lucky.
I wonder if maybe a religion check would would identify the faces on it.
Maybe.
Or perhaps a deep history check.
Deep.
Deep history. Roll me deep history.
Well, I mean, you have to roll like really high, is what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. I just find it funny the way you worded it.
The shadows grow long as the night grows late. And all of you spend your downtime just, like, relaxing. It feels very nice, especially after all the shit you've been through.
By the way, would I be able to actually, like, join them in this?
No.
Alright.
I have 8 of these people.
And you have 6. Well, 5.
Right now,
Three of them are on the train.
Asking temporarily, like, just for this session. Because,
ask.
yeah?
I don't know, what do you guys think? You guys get to choose whether or not you're going to let him come along.
For this session,
Have
yeah.
a seat.
Well, sure, yeah. Absolutely. Just no stealing our XP. You gotta be there.
No, steal.
He's going to steal all the XP.
I'm just going to become level 20 by just stealing all your shit.
I'm gonna knock you unconscious before the battle ends so that we get all the experience.
God damn it!
Rye's going to research how to reverse spare the dying.
But it reverse spare the
Right.
Kill the die.
Right, what is that insignia that you got? That
I think the
symbol?
reverse is just Toll the Dead.
That's actually... Huh.
Right.
True.
Now, is that the symbol of Boldre?
Actually, I'm not sure if I have it. Well, assuming that I do have the insignia somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my buddy used to actually worship the 3 faces of love. Boldre's in it.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Well, then you must have had a good friend.
worshipped Boldre, Arway, and Orway.
Well, sounds like a good guy.
Yeah. No. In the morning, he was in front of me, protected me from the blast. Well, must have been. That's my eye. As he just, like, taps his, Urset's eye. You know, still have it. Seems to reach into his pocket and take out. Seems to be an eye completely crystallized over, and it seems to be blank.
Whoa.
It's a little disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's
kind of cool.
I keep it with me. It acts as a wingstone. To calm.
It's good. A nice grounder. To remember where he came from.
Well, didn't come from Seer. That's for sure.
I'm gonna walk up to Reverie. So, how exactly do you know Arlock?
We met on the road, coming from the, I'm from the, Demon Waste, and we met on the road to Sharn. Funny story, we actually had the same bounty, and she was initially, going to fight me for it, so I relinquished, and, after she collected the bounty, we had drinks and realized we were both going to Sharn and traveled here. And it must have been the night she met you guys is when I stepped out and got blitzed. And I came back to the tavern the next day and she was gone.
Oh, so you went on a bender.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
Arlock should be around soon. We'll keep you company until then. But anyway, everyone, I think we need to discuss something with our chain lieutenant friend here. Something actually serious.
Do tell.
Now then, Kane, you said that you were fighting against Gara, the half-ogre, and with Blink Dogs, and against Daask, and all of that.
Yes.
We too also face the same thing, and it sounds almost exactly the same.
It's weird.
Tell me, did you also have to save a child too?
A child?
The Alder de Rowan's kid.
Oh, yes. Keenan, actually rewarded me with this. He seems to point to his cloak.
Right, and his name was Kate. The kid's name was Caden, right?
Yes. It was manacled. It was that and right. I think I remember what the names were laced with. The Taggart? That's what it's called.
Yeah, we had to do the same thing as well.
Duran's
weird.
gonna pull out his Featherfall token that he got from House Orion and show it to the special unicorn one, and I'm gonna show it to what's his name? Kane. This look familiar to you?
I mean, it's a feather token. Love it.
Well, it's a weirdly designed one. It has a unicorn instead of a feather on it.
Oh.
Which is the symbol of House Orion.
Yes, I already used. One that I got, I already used saving my friend Shell.
Do any of your friends that you were with at the trial still have theirs? Assuming you do have these?
Yeah, we do. I think. But we forget who else actually has. Forget who else actually had a token and used it.
No, I think we're not seeing the picture of the fact that we both saved the same kid.
Yeah.
So unless he has a twin, or unless he gets kidnapped twice, something's not right here.
Well, I feel like given the fact that the same person died twice over in the same train, probably also gives a little bit of a warning sign.
Yeah, because it's maybe just supernatural stuff going on or whatever. Question is I hope whatever it is, it's not gonna interfere with us.
I saw my friend actually let's head off with a 2x4.
2x4.
It's
Who fights with a
like
2x4?
wood.
Who fights with the violin?
That's fair.
Not wrong.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Hey!
Hey!
It's our barbarian.
You guys hear hefty sounds as all of a sudden at the ceiling above the table you see Arlock come crashing through.
Well, then that was strong.
Are you okay?
Greetings, citizen.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Terry.
She stands up, puts her hands on her hips. I'm repairman, man. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's an old reference. You kids wouldn't get it. I'm just kidding. It's not that old.
Hey, what are you up to?
Trying to find someone to drink with me. Are you up for it?
Always.
Wine or rum?
Oh boy.
Definitely rum.
I'm gonna
Rum,
pay a
doesn't
lot of
that
money.
come from what? Undersea or Bazaar?
I don't
You
know.
really like knowing the location of where your alcohol comes from.
I mean, actually had a mess with a few friends up in Onder. I spent a year there. It's actually how I
It's the
spent a year trying to recover.
it's the put some hair on your chest kind. Here, have some.
Mind if I do? I just need to drink it. To make a con save.
Sure.
19.
Who joined? Ah,
So what's the plan? I mean, I'm cool with drinking all night, but I'm sure you
You
guys.
got any jobs?
Not at the moment, no. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, probably I'll look for something.
Sure.
and
Tavern
it is
brawl it is.
as you guys are talking. You actually hear screams coming from outside.
Or that.
Nope.
Okay, well,
Carrying a drink.
Walking over.
Yeah, walk over.
guess that's a thing now.
I mean, there's a lot of screaming in lower places, so I'm more curious than worried.
All right. Ayala. Not Ayala. Sonata. You see down the street, which is just a short ways away. You see your house.
Oh dear.
Oh.
It is on fire.
Oh no 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 no
Shit.
no no no!
Kane! Fuck, what?
It wasn't me! It was with you the whole time. Right?
Like the kids are in the restaurant, right?
They are.
Okay.
Good.
You all. Okay. Crap. Oh crap. Do I want to expose them to seeing their house on fire? That's not a good thing.
I'd like to rush over to the house to see if I can
Yeah.
help with anything.
Kane is
Well, yeah,
also
I'm already there.
barreling towards, and given his
Do
mark,
we
he's
see
just
anyone
slightly
near it?
faster.
I'm just gonna gather the kids and bring them with me. I can't I can't let them leave my sight.
You see a few people are staring, but most are running as the fire from your house is spreading to others nearby.
Oof.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to pay over all of this, and
Go, go, go.
You magic boys got any water?
Currently not.
No.
Nothing on me.
I've got.
I have a water skin.
From
Why is it on fire in the first place?
You don't think a water skin would put that out?
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna ask several of the people who are just staring at my house burning, what happened? Why is it on fire? Who's responsible?
We don't. No. Wait, weren't you? What? They all look confused, staring at you.
Yes, I know. I have wings. I have horns. Yes. I thought we'd been through this already.
But you were just.
Was he just here? She just here?
He was. You were just inside.
Boy, you bastard!
Duran's
Jax.
running inside. Like,
Yeah. Is also.
Yes, I know it's your place, Kane. I only have LinkedIn maps.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Noise.
fuck's going on here?
The hell have you done? Boy!
Sonata, as you come barreling in with the rest of your group, you see yourself standing nearby as you see Meaton lying on the ground, lying underneath a piece of flaming rebar.
Oof.
That was quick.
Jazz,
Here I
I
thought you were
swear
further
I'm
away.
not ready for this bullshit right now.
Hey, you son of a bitch! Does he just disappear? Oh.
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 Yep, that's what I expected.
He's big.
Fuck this guy.
Didn't you say Neaton was under something on fire?
Yes.
I put it out, or I try to, with chromatic orb, cold damage.
Yeah, you're able to do so without hitting Meaton. So he's not in danger of burning to death, however, he is still heavily injured.
Shit. Alright.
I'm gonna go over to Neaton and I'm gonna cure wounds him.
Alright, roll me Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Boy, what is the meaning of this?
You see him look over at you as his eyes flutter open, and he's like, Sonata, why? What? And you see him look towards the blue fucking thing, and it's like, oh, shit.
Shit indeed, my friend. I just look straight into the blue man's face. Who are you and why are you in my house?
Leader of the task.
Well, didn't I tell you? Well, both of you got in the way of my plans. I thought setting up 2 trains would act as a diversion, but no, apparently 2 groups took care of both of them.
Are there 2 Garas?
No, there was 1 Gara, and a fake one.
Who got the fake?
Is that really
Wouldn't you
matter
like to
right
know?
now?
I'll make you a
I
deal.
would.
If you continue to stay alive within the next minute, I might die in telling you.
Alright? Will do.
Can we please
I'll
not
start with the pink one in the back.
What?
For correcting my speech.
Oh, you're not getting to her. That's for sure.
Hmm.
Kane seems to have his arrow up, and it seems to be roots surrounding it.
Very well. You see him flap his little trench coat he has as you see white fog begin to roll out.
Damn it!
As it fills the room. Everybody make a con save.
Okay.
Blinding.
Shit,
Uh,
come on.
Shit. Well. Ayala, Kane, Duran, Arlok, all of your eyes gloss over and turn milky white as you become blinded.
What about my normal?
I'm sorry.
What
the
about my-
18 was a reroll because I used a hero point.
Alright, you are not blinded then.
What is my Ursat? What about my Ursat's eye?
Your Ursat's eye still works, however, you will still be making ranged attacks at disadvantage.
Do I pass it? 13?
Doesn't mean I'll be using ranged attacks.
Couple things. Couple things I want to ask. Does this count as a charm?
No, it counts as a disease.
Okay. Second thing. This does it count?
No.
Okay.
You are being biologically affected right now.
I see.
Do I pass with a 13?
You do. The DC
Alright.
is 13.
Oh.
Let's go.
And all of you can roll initiative if you'd like, but I want to make a point half of you are blinded now.
Of course.
Then initiative it shall be.
Doesn't mean I won't fight.
Now I roll high. Fucking hell.
Keeping my god rolls.
I know, right?
Jeez.
Well, okay.
At least I rolled high on the con save for my chocolate milk, though.
That's all that
This
matters.
could've been bad.
Because you would have
Wait,
been
are we
intoxicated.
drunk? Is this a bad
Sonata, why
time?
did you roll twice?
Because the first time it added it and then it just got deleted, so I just rolled again.
No, I just had reorganized it.
Oh, because I rolled a 9 at first.
It
Didn't
I
have your
was
token
clicking on
selected,
my
I got it.
token. I did have it selected, but it didn't put it on for whatever reason.
Yeah, sometimes that happens actually. It's weird.
Put in a 15.12 because or 15.14 because I don't have the Dex tiebreaker added,
Huh?
but yeah, that'd be what it would be.
All right, so did everyone roll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Yeah, you guys know enough about Onis to know that they're basically mage ogres. They're demonic, and there's probably no way you can win this. Not without some serious luck or some backup.
Can I
Okay.
can I try talking to it?
Well, good thing I feel lucky. Wait.
Sonata, it is your turn.
Since Arlock is back, does that mean we get our Blink Pup back too?
Yes, the Blink Pup is here.
Oh, okay.
2 of
sorry.
them.
Shit, what is there to do? Dangerous.
The Blink Pup moves on Arlock's initiative.
Sorry.
I guess
Apollo.
for the moment, I'm probably might do this in vain, but I want to try and get Neaton to safety. Like, how does he look? Is it like, can I drag him or something?
He's still pinned underneath the rebar. Somebody would need to lift it first.
Damn it.
Get it.
Ooh.
I need blink dog. I will.
Mini dog.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to try and get it off.
All right, make me an
Oh.
athletics check.
Oh wait, no, I can't in combat.
Athletic.
You are lifting with all your might, but
Ooh.
it's almost impossible. This thing is heavy.
And I'm gonna look in the direction of Arlock and ask, help, please. And I'm gonna give her inspiration. And
All right.
that will be my turn.
All right, Arlock, it's your turn. You are feeling inspired, and you see Sonata asking you to help free her bull friend.
Alright, I'm gonna try to free him. Is that athletics?
Oh man.
Sure, make me athletics.
Also
Okay.
one. No.
You have inspiration.
Fuck.
So a D6.
Damn it.
You cannot lift it.
Jeez.
Oh God.
Can I use a hero point to reroll?
Sure, if you'd like.
It's a little better. With the inspiration, that'd be 15.
Yeah. You're able to get it off just enough that you're able to drop it just as it falls right in front of Neaton. This thing is heavy, though.
Yeah.
Got an idea?
All right, is that your turn?
It is my turn.
All right, Duran, it is your turn.
How's the ceiling looking above the Oni?
Considering it just lost a rebar support, not looking very good. There's only one left.
Would I be able to tell that if that collapsed, if the whole ceiling would basically give in?
It would. However, then everybody would have to make a dexterity save to not be crushed by the ceiling.
Yeah, I was making sure about that because that's not the best scenario. Let's see.
You do recognize a safe spot, though, where the ceiling wouldn't fall. Or, you know what? Just make me a Smith's Tools check. This would basically be you analyzing the structural integrity of the house.
Okay. Smith's Tools check.
Got this. Yep.
That's just intelligence.
You're not entirely sure. In fact, you're a bit unsure of yourself after what happened during the bomb incident. But you swear that if everyone stands by the table, that's the one spot the ceiling shouldn't fall.
I rolled a hero point and it didn't help, so I'm just gonna say table's probably a good choice. This table, I'd imagine you're saying?
Yeah, you just have to be standing like the ceiling would fall right along this line and everywhere else.
Everyone back up. And everyone back up, please. Get over here.
Can we if it's not our turn?
No, not yet. You'd have to...
I am holding an action to cast a certain spell on the beam above his head. Above the Oni's head. Should I sit? I'll PM you what the spell is, but...
Alright.
Yeah.
The Oni moves forward. I'm gonna enjoy having fun with you. And it's going to attempt to attack Arlok.
Oof.
Arlok, what is your AC?
It is 13.
The Oni scratches you twice as it lashes out at you with its black talons as you take 15 slashing damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It is now Lieutenant Kane's turn.
I've got an idea. Gara is going to move forward as Kane shouts something out in Sylvan. And he says, urinate. As I'm going to try and have Gara piss on Koi.
Alright, roll me a ranged attack.
Oh god, alright, okay,
Ranged
that would be
attack.
roughly the... Did he use strength?
No, he would use his dexterity.
Right, okay. That's better.
And it's a good
so-
thing because he's more dexterous.
Yeah, what?
Want me to roll it for you?
I think I got it. So,
Do you?
21.
Alright. Do you think he's proficient in pissing, is my question.
Most definitely. I mean, he pissed on the pillow. He pissed on
I mean,
the pillow
even if he
really well.
wasn't, that would still help.
He is 100% that.
Arlok, the Oni goes to land for another strike as you just hear, Twata! And then all of a sudden, you hear the sound of, tinkling water, and all of a sudden the Oni's all the way over here.
Yep.
Huh?
Alright. Well, that gets him out of the picture. A while. And I'm going to try and make an athletics check to help Newton.
Okay,
Why do I
make me
smell
athletics.
urine? Who peed?
Bring him by the table.
So, athletics?
Yes.
6. Fuck!
I would say Yeah, no, sorry.
Do I get a hero point for having him be pissed on?
Sure.
Yay! That's the worst earned hero point. God damn it.
Oh.
I mean, it's okay to be scared in this situation. Just it smells awful.
Yeah, Ayla, you swear this shit smells otherworldly. It smells like literally the worst things nature has to offer. And are you gonna roll again, Kane, or what?
Yeah. Because, I mean, this guy is in danger. Shit!
Oh
You've
my
gotta
god.
be kidding!
Nice.
What is
Fucking
with
suck
our
at
roll?
today.
Rules
Two
tonight.
twos in a row.
You
So you
know,
still have your movement. Do you move back?
I am going to actually. Yeah, I'll move back a bit.
you know, I feel like Fool's Quest started out rolling really poorly too.
Yeah.
Yeah? Ride.
They
Now
have
your
Blink
turn.
Dog piss.
All
They
right.
have Blink Dogs
So-
pissing on.
Could you give me Neaton's current, like,
Oh,
his
trust me,
current
G,
situation?
I really wish we had.
He is heavily wounded to the point of where he can't stand.
All right. All right. Whew. Okay. So, then I'll go up to him, and I will just say, Neaton, come on, you big oaf. You gotta get up. You gotta get out of here. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Alright, roll.
Bang.
You feel inspired. This man is going to die, and you all are going to too, unless you get him up. You channel all of your divine energy into a healing blast. As you see Neaton begin to rise as he kind of like follows you over towards wherever you lead him.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Come on, man. We're just gonna.
Reverie, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to first move over here. And then I'm going to give him the good old Chaos Bolt.
All right. Go. 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 All right. I'm going to open Chaos Bolt real quick on your sheet. So you rolled a 3 and a 6. So what type of damage does it do? Fire or poison?
I'm going to try... He looks dead already, so I'm going to try fire.
All right. You blast him with fire as it strikes him right in the face as he stumbles back, taking 14 damage.
Nice.
All right.
Take
Ayla,
this.
it is your turn. You are over here. Do you want to do anything? Ayla, do you want? Are you muted?
Oh, I guess I was muted. Oh, well. I was looking for something I could do that would doesn't require sight. Unfortunately, Hex and Hexblade's Curse both specify a creature you can see. However, I notice Eldritch Blast does not.
All right.
Also, however, would be making it at a disadvantage. So
You would be.
Believe in you.
Well, I'll just say, point me in the right direction, and yeah.
All right, roll.
Come on, I'm good. Oh, that's very good.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay, then.
Well, the sword corrects your positioning, so roll me another d10
Let's
Really?
go.
Oh, really?
because that crit hits.
Crits.
Yeah, the crit follows through as the sword changes your guides you and pushes you forward. So roll that d10.
I didn't crit though.
I know you didn't. The sword is helping
Yeah,
you.
sword's helping.
Oh, okay, sure.
The sword overcharges your blast, and while you fire a little bit to the left, you strike him with a massive blast as he is pushed against the wall, taking 20 damage.
How are these people so good? Why are they not in my party?
Make me a con save, Ayala.
Okay.
Your vision
no.
clears just in time for you to see what you did.
That was supposed to be a normal, but that works.
Should I also roll? Or should everybody else?
Yeah, at the end of your turn, just roll to overcome the contagion.
All right.
She shakes her head, clearing it, and
Very nice.
kind of rubs her eyes a little bit, and then looks up and sees
All
the
right, Sonata.
searing hole. She apparently burned in his gut, or whatever. You know.
I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna say to him, "You're gonna pay for burning down my house, you blueberry skin creeper," and vicious mockery. One whole damage.
That's a lot.
You think your bardic magics? You think a pink-ass bard is going to put me down with insults like that?
You're
Please.
burning my house, and I'm gonna look at Dora and says, "Whatever you're gonna do, make sure you do it right." And I'm gonna give him inspiration, and that will be my
Arlock,
turn.
it's your turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Arlock's just gonna grab Apollo and run over there too.
It's not him. Damn it.
All right. I gotta take one more step back.
Oh.
All right, Durin, this is your last chance. Do you believe your calculations are correct?
Well,
Everything.
it's either we're fucked from the ceiling or we're fucked from this guy. So, Hail Mary.
All right, then cast your spell.
I am casting. You see Duran throw a sharp metal piece into the beam above, put on a familiar glove, and look like he's tearing something down. And I'm casting catapult on the beam to try and destroy what little support is left in it.
The beam does have a damage threshold. Let's see if you do enough.
Ooh.
What damage do you do to the beam?
How much damage? You want to deal
rolling
just enough
down.
damage to cause it to collapse.
That's
11. You huck the metal part at the beam as hard as you can. As you see it embed in the beam, and the beam cracks. You see it settle down for a moment as it falls for a moment, but catches itself.
Shit.
God damn it.
Fuck. Well,
It is still in one piece. However, it is your turn again. That all you had, Artificer. I guess you'll die a fool.
I forgot
he's
that
not
was a held
done.
action.
I did too. I thought it was waiting for my turn.
I was wondering why he didn't switch off of Arlock yet.
Yeah, me too.
eh. Speed actions do be like that.
Yeah, Duran is going to take the crossbow bolt that he was holding in his left hand, throw it to his right, and say, "Not quite, motherfucker." And I'm gonna chuck it at the launch ammunition and chuck the crossbow bolt at what I believe to be a weak point in the cracked portion.
All right, roll.
Nice.
It strikes into the crack, plowing the metal piece through as the Oni takes a few steps forward. He looks up as the crack gives and the entire ceiling falls on him. Roll me 10d8.
Yeah.
Nice.
He has to make a dex.
Ayla's like covering her head, like, this was your plan?
Don't have much else!
The DC is 14. He fails. Durin, you see the crack come flying, come spreading towards you as the debris continues to fall forward and forward. Ayla, you feel the strong urge to move. Do you try to get out of the way? Or do you trust in Durin's belief that it's not going to hit you?
Oh, God.
Do you trust Durin?
I feel like I would try to back up slightly, but...
You don't have much room to do so.
I know, I would trip over the table.
Am
I I'll stay put, I guess.
All right. The debris falls inches away from your face as the collapse stops. Just in front of you.
Jeez. You know, between your ideas and my visions, I don't think I'm going to be sane much longer.
Yeah.
And you see the Oni get buried underneath the weight of the ceiling.
Is he dead?
Don't fuck with a craftsman, motherfucker.
Back the craft, I guess.
Yeah, you look around, the entire house is trashed.
Oh, God.
I'm really sorry, Sonata.
I mean, it was shitty already, so I can't really be that mad. But I need to put it on the fire. Oh, the neighbors are gonna be so pissed at me.
And you see a blue, hand rise from the wreckage.
Oh.
God damn it.
As it claws its way out, you see blue blood streaming down, his face. And his body is crushed. And in fact, you notice one of his arms are missing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Why has it always got to be the arm, Durin?
You see him clutching at his bloodied stump.
It's an unintentional pattern.
This isn't over, craftsman.
You should have gone for the head. Oh.
No!
I will remember this. And you see him, gas begin to surround him as he disappears from view.
Yoni will remember this.
I ask him if he needs a hand.
Come on.
God damn it.
Perfect.
We dig through the wreckage and find an Oni arm middle finger.
Like Deadpool when he cut his hand off.
He's taking out multiple vials and collecting this Oni blood.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on the kids now. Hopefully.
Good idea.
Yeah.
To look to you.
And now Duran just gets down on his knees with his head in his hands. Like, what the fuck did I do?
Good job, man.
I'd like to look around for the arm.
You saved everyone's life.
I'd like to look around for the arm.
Roll me an investigation check.
I'm collecting the blood. Reverie, if you want it, you can have the arm.
You find what looks to be the remains of a crushed blueberry pie.
My God.
Fucking hell.
However, you do notice 3 black claws that do kind of indicate this is the remains of the Oni's arm.
Okay, so the claws are whole?
The claws are whole.
All right.
3 to be exact.
I wrap them up in
Take him.
a towel, a napkin.
Goodbye, baby, on the treetop. Alright. Did not go through.
Alright, so
Okay.
And I think that is where we are going to end the session.
Good.
alright.
So, out of character, what's an Omni?
An Oni?
Oni.
An Oni,
There,
sorry.
It's a blue ogre thing.
well,
That's scary.
there's blue and red ones.
Well, I mean, naturally, in our world, Onis are Japanese demons
Right.
that eat children.
Right.
In D&D, they are magical ogres. They basically possess magic in their blood, and they are able to use it to help manipulate things. This Oni in particular knows how to cast the contagion spell at will, but only for one specific disease.
Do we know if this one was
blindness.
high-ranking Daask?
He's the leader.
Yeah, judging from what you heard from Kane and him, it does seem like he is like the head Daask for Sharn.
Okay. Do you think he would have been taken aback if I disguised self as another Oni?
For a second, definitely.
Because I had one more spell point, and it was either that or Chaos Bolt, and I went with Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, I can disguise self disguise you as an Oni because he's a large creature.
It's a foot taller or a foot smaller, and I'm 5'11".
Yeah, it can't change your actual size category. So if he's considered large, then it can't.
Yeah, it can
You'd
only
be able to.
it can only do a foot taller or a foot shorter.
Yeah, you'd only be able to disguise as medium creatures. So.
What about a mini Oni?
I was just about to say, unless you were a very, very short one.
Maybe that would have been more confusing. What the fuck? What are you?
Son?
Are you winning, son?
Oh. Is the kid safe?
Which kid?
My siblings.
The sibling is safe. However, you do discover another thing in the wreckage.
Oh.
What is it?
What is it?
One moment as I get it out. You discover an unconscious child.
Oh.
Oh, is it one of mine? I really hope it's not one of mine.
It's not.
Oh.
Samael.
King. Yeah.
Oh shit! Now this is awkward.
Well then. Hey, Koi.
You say hi, Koi, and the child continues to remain unconscious.
Is Koi the name of the Oni?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he's not Koi.
This child also has 2 arms.
Do we still have a bed?
Actually, wait, can a shapechanger regrow their limbs? They can't. Oh my god.
Oh my god, they can't.
I think that's actually one way that they deal with like changeling criminals or something like that, because they cut off a finger or something like that, and they can't really imitate that if they're trying to
cool.
pretend to be somebody.
Interesting.
Oh, I'll still helping the kid, I guess.
Well, yeah.
That's for like
Yeah. I'll throw a cure wounds on him because wait, no, I used my last spell slot for the catapult. Forgot about that.
I can cure wounds him.
All right, cast cure wounds.
Okay, cure wounds on my cheek. There.
You see his eyes flutter awake as the healing glow fades. He just kind of looks at you. Where am I?
My house.
I'm sorry, but this is a shithole.
Yeah, it was burned down.
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I'm Sam.
Well, hello, Sam. Many questions. First off, why did you burn down my house?
What?
Oh, sorry, no. You didn't
No.
burn down my house. Someone who looked like you was burning down my house.
Look, I was fighting an Oni, and the last thing I remember is waking up here.
Are you even a magister?
I am the youngest member of the fucking Clifftop Adventuring Organization. Excuse you. I'm a child prodigy.
Yeah, and you, because of your failures, you burned down my house. Am I gonna get any compensation from this?
Yes, look, I'll fucking... Look, I have some
So now,
money saved up. I'll pay you back, I'm sorry. Can I just
To be
sleep for a
fair-
little bit longer? Because I am in a lot of pain.
Yes, you can sleep.
All right.
Before he trails off, I tell him that we didn't defeat the Oni, but he lost an arm and said this isn't the end.
Oh, great.
I think he's pissed at me.
He's probably pisses me as well.
Sucks to be you guys.
What
Yeah, it
What
really
was
does.
that all
Yep.
about?
what prompted the fight?
Look, I need some rest, but if you guys have the fucking cojones to take on an Oni, why not apply for the Clifftop Adventuring Agency? We always need idiots who are willing to die fighting things 10 times stronger than them. I'm gonna take a nap.
I hope my parents didn't burn to death. That'd be awkward. Eh.
You just see like two charred skeletons like on the couch.
Finally!
Uncle Owen and Peru.
But no, your parents are nowhere to be seen.
Wait, how do you even know where my house was?
I don't even know why I'm here.
I have so many more questions.
And so do I. Because I do not know how long I was out. I
What
think
day
I was
is it?
eaten by an Oni at some point.
What day is it today?
Fuck if I know, man.
Yes.
Tuesday.
What day
I
is it
think
today?
it's worth letting the kids sleep.
Thanks.
All right. Then.
Isn't there a spell or something that lets you see the true form of a shape changer?
True sight.
There is true seeing, but there's also the much cheaper moonbeam, but that could also kill him because that deals damage.
Oh, and I've also... I'm just collecting a bunch of blood from the Oni.
There is a lot.
Yep. And
Okay,
after that, I'm probably gonna head on over to Rote. Well, the like a finding bit.
Yeah, you get like 3 vials before you like.
With
I
with Mike's,
I need to go to bed, guys, because I got work in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you guys keep talking, feel free to fill me in later. Good night.
Yeah,
Night.
I think we're just
Night.
about
Alright.
done anyway.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of the session?
I liked it.
That was great.
It was good.
Yeah.
It's
thanks
good to
for-
be back.
Thanks for letting me tag along.
No problem. So, real quick,
Yeah.
are the sessions just connected in like, are they just happening in the same world?
Yeah. However, this world is big enough that like you guys don't have to ever interact ever again.
Okay.
All right.
The idea being is that Daask had set up 2 different trains, one of them being the real one of them being the fake. They didn't expect like the city guard to send 2 groups of people.
So it's not time splitting things. Alternate dimension. It's just
No, I'm not doing alternate dimension shit again. I got sick of that the first time.
just good old fashioned.
Oh, that's why Argara was a dude.
Yeah, there's a difference between them. I actually gave a little bit of hint.
Yeah, of course.
I noticed it and I kept saying she because I remembered reading the thing like back when I got the book.
Emerald, you were currently not here. I got 3. And
I just assumed that was a creative choice or something.
no.
It was. The idea being is that there were 2 separate Garas.
I mean, fair.
Funnily enough, yeah. So yeah, from now on, you guys don't have to ever interact again. But I did want to kind of do this once, just to like have you guys be like, "Oh yeah, that's cute."
Sure.
It was fun.
By the way, where's the main mark of finding place in Sharn?
That's a very good question.
Because I've got a bit of an idea on what we're gonna do.
You could probably find a mark of finding Scion somewhere around, or even just a member of the house. Oh, fucking! I bet Arlock could introduce you to one.
Oh.
I'm
Wait.
just reading through the chat now. It's just like, did you just kill a fucking Oni with a ceiling?
What did you expect us to do?
I would rather not fight a fucking like CR what, like 8
4. I was thinking 4.
with a party of level 2s.
I mean, you
Yeah.
had
I know
one
it's-
level 3, so that's
I know it's ludicrously high for our level
You
right
say
now.
that like we couldn't have taken him. We could have easily done that. Easy.
I
You
mean,
could have, but I guarantee at least 2 of you would have died.
that fucking Gara though.
No.
Like, that was actually really funny. Do you expect me to remember that?
Remember what?
The fucking teleportation piss.
You can if you want. It doesn't exactly work all the time, and he's not proficient in pissing.
He isn't?
He is not.
Damn it.
He just makes a dexterity check. And he can only really piss once a day, not on command. You just got lucky he had like drank a lot of
That was really funny though.
water beforehand. It
That
was,
really
Yeah.
funny.
which is why I allowed it.
Nice.
All right, I'm
Still
gonna go.
haven't taken a lick of damage.
Next session, it's going to be dedicated to literally just beating the shit out of you. Literally, that's all we will be doing for the next 6 hours. Like, not even in game. I'm just going to send 3 people to your house and like pay them to beat the shit out of you all during this session. Because you've been bragging about this again and again.
I know,
Fine.
I'm joking. It's not an invitation.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna get something to eat. It was a good session.
Yeah,
Oh god.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
glad to be back in the swing of things.
Jeez.
Still level 2, I'd imagine.
Oh no, you guys fucking killed a Noni with a ceiling. Or at least at best fucking disarmed one. So, level
Literally
3.
disarmed it.
No pun
Nice.
Oh
intended.
shit, okay.
I
Oh,
don't think Kane
okay.
gets anything from this.
Level 3 is like my best level.
Kane gets a shit ton of vials of Oni blood and a lot of it on his clothes.
Yeah.
And there's got to be some significance to the claws, even if it's just like a spell component.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to look into during downtime.
All right.
When the Oni scratched Arlok, were there any effects?
Not that you could see.
Okay.
That less than half.
Oh yeah. Sorcerers are D6, right? Well, I guess I could just click it.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest. I have 30 minutes to order a pizza before my local pizza place closes.
Oh,
Go for it.
Now, go.
Feel
Go,
free.
go, go.
Quick, go.
Quick.
I could fucking kill.
All right, be free.
Onwards.
But before I go, one last thing. You guys seriously enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Yes, sir,
good.
we-
I kind of like was doing my best with that little trial.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was pretty dumb.
I
not gonna lie.
genuinely think that Kane actually can cause the fire.
Yeah.
I believed it too. Your
Yeah.
lawyer believed it too.
We didn't start the
A person
fire.
on trial that didn't do it legit thought he did it.
Yeah, the funniest thing is I had made it seem like you did it because of the fact that I wanted you to think about it. Because the funniest thing is I never said you, like, the continual flame started a fire. I said a fire started the moment you left the room.
When the
Alright.
fucking harpy showed the bomb and Reverie was like, does this mean he's innocent?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if we roll lower than our average, do we get the average or no? For hit points.
You get the average.
Okay.
Damn.
So
Words way.
okay. So,
They don't want another random max HP.
under random.
And it's not that I don't even want to random. The issue being is that, do you know how easy it is to kill a player when they have normal hit points?
Yeah.
It's scary.
I want to make a point. Like, up until at least level 6, if they don't have Featherfall prepared, these guys will just die upon hitting the ground.
About like can Uvari next level. Fall.
Yeah, but none of these guys are monks.
I have wings, so I can technically maybe save myself, but
Yeah, so
Now
so
with that,
there's
you can't
level.
save anybody else with that 8 in strength.
yeah, no, I ain't saving
Yeah.
nobody. I have a 10 in
there's Emerald.
strength, sir.
Do we all get adequate rest?
Yeah, all of you get a long rest in the remains of your home, Sonata. Looks like you're gonna need a new place to live. Because that shit is fucked.
It's bunk with me.
No.
Has bunk with the crazy war vet who's going on and off about his PTSD and remembering the good old days.
Do you really want 4 children to be in your apartment as well?
Not really, but I mean, can't not ask.
I'll just find a place. Won't tell my parents where it is, so they'll come back to the burned house.
And hero points carry over, correct?
They reset to 1 at the start of next session.
Okay.
What?
Wait, they do they, or
Yeah.
is it a case of
They
Are
reset
we
to
going
1
by
at the start of next session due to the fact I want to encourage spending them during the session.
okay?
That works. But
Alright,
in
that's
that
fair,
case,
yeah.
if we want to build up to the cap of 5, we need to do heroic things.
Exactly, meaning you have to be more reckless.
Or clever, or, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if it wasn't the end of the session, I would have given that ceiling trick a hero point.
Hooray!
Hooray.
All right, guys.
Hooray!
I got work as well in the morning, so I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I got work as
See
well.
ya.
I'm
See
gonna
ya.
gorge myself on pizza and then cry myself to sleep.